Y'all know I'm not no tech guru.
Sorry, can you see me?
Yeah. Can y'all hear us
And you can
now?
hear me? Yeah, it works.
Press 1 if y'all hear me, both of us. Y'all press 1 if y'all can hear the. Okay, go ahead, bro. They say it's good now.
Hey, so I have a quick question. So I'm living in Poland right now, and I don't know if you know this, but it's half the country is like mostly religious, and there is countries full of like either religious people or just like full of simps, like people
Mm-hmm.
who are like conservative. They have
Mm-hmm.
like old way of thinking. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm only here for my studies, so uh, most of my most of my ideas that I follow are from back home. So anyway, let me get to my question. Is that I see a trend over here in this country that a lot of women they have a lot of power in society. Like, I mean, they do have it everywhere in all parts of the world, but it's a little different over here. Dynamics are like a little different.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen one thing that women kind of expect you to hang around their workplace after they finish
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like just stay there and hope for them to walk home with you, and then you
Mm-hmm.
have a chance at like a one night stand or like hooking up. They don't really care about texting and stuff. A lot
Right.
of times, like I've had this at least I've hooked up with at least like two or three women, two
Mm-hmm.
minimum. The third one was a fuck up. But they expect you to like they're like mostly uninterested and uncooperative when you're texting them. But if you hang around their workplace, after they're done, they might walk home with you and they just hook up. So, is it? What do you think? Do you think you would recommend someone to like just hang around after work and like? I think it's more of like a power grab,
Mm-hmm.
but I think a lot of people with low self-esteem or people who have like nothing else to do, they just stand there like with roses and stuff, and just hope for a chance or a shot with them.
Mm-hmm.
Would you recommend someone doing something like this, like just hang around there after work? And it's kind of creepy, but yeah, you get a shot at it. So yeah, that's my question.
All right. So let me get this straight. I'm supposed to hang around work for Your Highness, Your Majesty, to grant me an opportunity to get a chance with her. Wow. Does
Yeah,
that sound like
yeah.
a high value man to you? See, guys, here's the thing. And this is what I'm talking about. Uh and, and not specific to you, my man AJ. This is why we work on being the highest value man that we can be. So y'all guys got to understand the dynamics with women. You got, I know this is a taboo. You're not supposed to say these words anymore in dating, but in the hierarchy with dating with women, you got the beta males and you got the alpha males. The betas are the guys who are, please, thank you, Your Majesty. You give me a chance to be with you. If I could just smell your booty, they just happy that Your Majesty gave them a chance. The alpha men are the men who works on themselves and they let the women gravitate towards them. So those same women that you're talking about that are letting the beta males, lucky if I let you go home and get a whiff of it, she's chasing behind some guy. Why she's treating you like that or treating these other guys
Yeah,
like that. Meanwhile,
I think
she's
it's
in
just a power
Leonardo
grab.
DiCaprio's DMs or whoever the high value man that she wants, right? Or whoever the stud is, she's hoping he gives her a chance, right? As he takes his pick. And then you got guys who are sitting after work. Do anybody who feel like they're at the top of the chain, you think gonna do that? You think Leonardo DiCaprio waiting after work, hoping Your Majesty can give one of the girls he works with grants him a date or hang out?
But on the other hand, it does
Mm-hmm.
work 2 out of 3 times. Like if you're standing outside with like wearing good clothes and just be like, hey, I just saw you there. You know what? Can I just walk home with you? You have a 2 out of 3 chance. Like I've
Mm-hmm.
tried this a bunch of times. And a lot of times it'll just be like, yeah, yeah.
All right, so let me explain something to you guys.
Like, and I just wanted to add
Hold
one
on
more
one
thing.
second.
Like
Let
I
me
said,
answer
like
that.
it's a
Let me answer
very
that. Let me
conservative
answer that
country, you
first.
know?
Let me answer that first. See, y'all guys got to understand that this ain't about getting laid. See, y'all guys got to understand that if you take a woman on 12 dates, she might let you get some. The point is, you had to go on 12 dates to get some. So you can't justify it and say, well, I got some AMS, so what's the big deal? The big deal is you done spent $1,200 to get a goddamn piece of ass. See, you can't justify, the ends don't always justify the means. And that's what you see, you missing that. When you have self-respect and dignity, you can't just let all the self-respect about yourself go because you got laid. Okay, you got laid. Congratulations. Okay, what you get, a medal? You get a statue built of you? You get nothing. You get some rotten, smelly booty. That's what you got. Congratulations. I hope you happy. I hope that's something you can brag to your grandkids about. You know, I waited after work like a simp for this girl, right? And 2 out of 3 times I got laid. What do y'all think about granddad? You know what your grandkids gonna say? Granddad, you a fucking simp. That's what they gonna say. Granddaddy, you are a fucking simp, and I'm ashamed of you. I'm no longer calling you granddad. I'm gonna call you AJ from now on. You're no longer granddad. I'm gonna refer to you as AJ, the man formerly known as my granddad. He is now a simp to me, and I cannot claim a simp as my granddad. See, it's not always, bro. You can go out and pay any girl that you want, that you see walking the street. Pretty much, if you say, "Hey, I give you $1,000 if you sleep with me," most of them will say yes. Okay, what's the self-respect and dignity? You out here buying ass, so you can't always just say, "Well, AMS, they accepted and I got laid." Oh, what a respect!
I get that, but also on the same thing. Just want to say that I'm also like on my thing. So like I only get maybe a few hours every 2-3 days to go out, and I'm willing to just like be like, hey, you know what? So if I have like 1 hour to spare, I'll I don't know, I might just hang around there 9 p.m. Like I don't know if it's like too simpy, but I don't know.
This is what I'm getting, AJ. You're trying to make up like some simp rules as you go along. So AMS, I'm a man that's on my purpose and I don't have a lot of time. So you know, the simp rules say that it's okay to simp since you don't have a lot of time on your hand. No, simping is simping, regardless of if you got only 2 hours a week or 20 hours a week. Simping is simping.
Does it count as simping if I simp for like an hour and then if I get it, I get it. Otherwise, I move on. I'll tell you what you want to hear for like an hour.
You know who sit and wait for an hour for stuff like that?
It's 1 hour, just 1 hour.
Have you ever like had like a cat or a dog outside your house, like waiting on you to throw them some scraps?
That's the only thing that stops me.
Have you ever seen a cat or dog outside your house waiting on you to throw them some scraps? That's you, AJ. You that stray dog.
No, that's the only thing that's stopping me. So I'm not doing it. AJ, that's the only thing.
We no longer gonna wait after work for chicks. We no longer gonna wait. This is what we gonna do. That same 1 or 2 hours you're doing to wait on the chicks, we're going to go home and make ourselves the highest value man. So the next time after I get through leveling up, they ass going to wait 1-2 hours after work for me. And even if they don't, even if that don't, my life don't revolve around no women. That's if you ever paid attention to my whole message, it's never really been about trying to get the most women. It's always been about trying to get your mind off of women. It's never really been. If you want to get the most women, just go up and talk to 100 women a day. Just throw shit to a wall, and you'll sleep with a lot of women. As long as you look halfway decent and took a bath, you'll get some ass. It's never been about that. What I try to teach you guys is that when I was chasing ass like that, I was never a happy individual. It wasn't until I learned how to conquer my hunger for sex and women that I became a much happier person. That's what I've been trying to get you guys to do for almost 3.5 years now. If you just want to get a whole bunch of ass, AJ, just look the best you can. Don't worry about no purpose. Just say fuck purpose and go up and talk to as many women as you can a day. And you'll sleep with more women than the average guy. You'll get lucky. If you go out and talk to 100 women a day, you're gonna get 10 of them, and you'll sleep with 5 of them.
I don't care so much about these still. Exactly. Thanks for answering my question. It was like a gray line for me. I've watched like hundreds of videos of yours, so
you need to watch them again, AJ, because you ain't never heard me saying one of those videos about waiting on after work to get no ass. You missed that part. You used that part right there, that video. You know what, guys? I'm dropping Monday. I'm gonna make a video on why you should not wait for women after work to get some ass. That's what we gonna do. I'm gonna do that Monday just for AJ. I ain't making no dumbass video like that, AJ. I'm just playing, man. All right. But anyway,
crystal clear, man. Thanks for answering my question.
No problem, bro. Nice talking to you.
Have a good one.
All right, bro. Man, AJ. Man. I don't know what's going on with AJ. AJ the simp. All right. Yo, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, AMS?
What's up, man?
Hey, I got 2 questions, but really quick. I'm a $25 supporter, and am I supposed to email you my video questions?
Answer to me now, bro. You're supposed to write it in the comments.
Oh, okay. I can start doing that. My first question was, so I'm a part of this group that meets once a month, and there's like a few people there that are like really corny, and some people that are like not on their purpose. And you know, my friend and I, like, we're big fans of you, and like we're red pill and whatnot. But like, I know you said that people like wear off on you, and like you'll like follow like other people's actions. And like, I was like wondering, like, is it fine to like still go to this group once a month, even though they're like some like corny people there and whatnot?
Okay. Sleazeball B, you ever heard the phrase, you are what you hang around?
Yeah.
So what's going to end up happening, Sleazeball B, if you keep going around them and you say they're corny, well, guess what's going to happen to you over time?
I'm going to go back and be corny again.
You're going to pick up their habits. You're going to start to walk like them, talk like them. We are creatures of what we hang around, guys. That's what we are. If you go and live in a foreign country long enough, 20, 30 years, you're going to start to sound like them. That's how you're going to start to walk like them. You're going to start to be everything that they are. So if they corny and lame, that's what you're going to, if they broken, that's what you're going to be. So if it's me, I'm getting the hell away from around them because they not what I strive to be. If they some friends of yours or whatever, you can love them from afar, but you on your leveling up mission, all you guys that are on your leveling up mission, not just these guys, just guys in general, people in general. And this goes for even with y'all family members and stuff like this. When y'all start leveling up and stuff like this, people that don't want to come along and improve themselves, or they want to be the same, or they content being like that, y'all guys gonna have to distance yourself from them. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people love to complain. Everybody got to complain. Y'all know I'm about solutions. I'm not all about that complaining. So a lot of people, they'll complain about the company that they hang around, but then they want to do nothing to change the situation. I done cut so many people off, I done lost count. And I would have no issues with cutting them off. You can, you send them a message on Facebook or something like that, DM them on Instagram, but you just pulled back from them. So y'all guys only pull back from women. You better learn how to pull back from some of these friends and family you got that ain't, being a positive role model for you. That ain't representing the new lifestyle that you want to lead. All right. So if these guys here, you got to move on. If it's me.
For sure. Thank you for that. And then my other question was, I know you lived in New York for a while, and now you're in Georgia. Like, do you notice a difference in the women and like the amount of bullshit you get, like in like a really like liberal area like New York compared to Georgia?
I would say this is what I've seen, bro. This is what I've seen. Just depending on where you at and stuff like that, it might be slightly easier just depending on the demographics as far as male to female ratios and stuff like that. So it just depends on, that does help a little bit. But this is what I've seen. This is what I've seen all my life, from Alabama to New York to Georgia. This is what I've seen. When the women are the gatekeepers to sex, they choose who gonna get laid. The only thing you can control is making yourself the most viable option out of that. That's personality. That's the way you look. That's your finances. That's everything. That's all you can control. No matter if you in England, Russia, America, Mexico, the only thing that you can control is being the best version of yourself and having the balls to go up and talk to women. That's the only thing you can control. Don't get into all this thing in your head where in a conservative state it's harder than being in a liberal state. We ain't finna even get into all that right there. The only thing you can worry about is what you can do. And what you can do is get your body in shape, work on your fashion, improve your personality, improve your social skills. Okay, improve your financial situation, make yourself the most viable option out here. And all that means a hell of a beans if when a woman is looking at you and you pee your pants and you can't make no damn approach. So you can do all that self-improvement crap to you blue in the face. If you ain't gonna get no balls and go up and approach nobody, it still ain't gonna mean nothing. And that's been the biggest issue what I've seen with most guys. Most guys have become too reliant upon day naps and stuff like that instead of living a social life of abundance, right? And meeting women organically while you're living your social life abundant. That's why I've seen guys have let these day naps just give them a crutch from living a social life of abundance and meeting women naturally. So that's what I would tell you. So as far as the women that you're talking about, ask yourself this. Today is Thursday. What are you going to do today? Are you going to sit around the house and swipe right, swipe left? Or are you saying, you know what? Let me hit my brother up or my cousin up or my best friend up. Hey, man, let's go shoot some pool. Hey, man, let's go do water golfing. I don't give a fuck what you do. Go ride horses. I don't care what you do. Get your ass out the house and meet women organically. But guys are not going to do that. They're going to sit on their damn couch and they're going to play video games and they're going to swipe right, swipe left. And then they're going to cry about, well, I'm in a conservative state and this ain't fair, which is complete bullshit. You don't get off your house. You dealing with these day naps, which women are only looking at the guys who are 6'3" and above, right? The guys who got abs. And then you wonder why you don't got no women. Well, there you go. So you got to live. Get out the house and live, man. Meet women organically, and you'll see what I'm saying, that no matter where you go, if you're not going to live a social life of abundance, it don't matter where. You can move to Florida, you can move to California, you can move wherever the hell you want to go. If you're going to be in the house, you ain't going to have no women.
Got it. Thank you very much.
All right, brother.
All right.
Y'all guys got to understand that this stuff ain't always about, where you live and where the most women at and all this type of stuff. That's not what it's about. Oh, shout out my girl, China White, and came through with another $50 donation. And my man, that guy, enjoy your financial books. Oh, he asked me about crypto. Oh, y'all want me to piss some people off today? Press 1 if you want me to piss some people off today. I'm finna piss some people off. He asked me what's my thought on crypto. Press 1 if you ready to get pissed off, especially all my crypto boys up in here. Where y'all at? All my crypto boys. Man, this is what I got to think about crypto. Man, fuck crypto. That's what I think. Man, fuck crypto. Y'all guys, listen here. Y'all guys get into all these Johnny-come-latelys bullshit with these cryptos and all this other bullshit that they come out with, man. Y'all guys stick what has a track record. Real estate and the fucking stock market, specifically the S&P 500. Y'all guys stop dealing with all this other bullshit that coming along that y'all guys thinking y'all gonna get rich. We done had a whole bunch of get rich quick bullshit that done came along, this, that, and the other. Y'all guys, listen, this is what I say about crypto. This is what I say about crypto. If you want to throw some like little chump change, bullshit change into there, just like I don't care if it like, like say you somebody who gonna throw $50 a month into it, and if it hit, it hit. If it don't, I ain't lost no sleep, then fine. I have no issue with that. If you just want to throw some little bullshit on there and say, hey, if it hit, it hit, it don't, it don't. I'll give you that. I have no issue with that, right? That's just like buying lotto tickets. You don't go buy lotto tickets with your light bill money. But some people are taking instead of investing into their Roth IRA or their 401k, they taking all their expendable cash and going over there in some goddamn crypto. All right. And see, this is what I'm talking about. You know what everybody gonna do? You're gonna carry your asses over there and invest in crypto. And then 20 years from now, it's time to blame the man. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. It's always the man. It's the man's fault. But at the end of the day, these are the facts, guys. These are the facts, right? If you invest $500 a month into your Roth IRA, $500 a month from the age of 21 to like 60, right? 61, 40 years, you'll have over $1 million. Just $500 a month. No tricks, no gimmicks, right? And if you invested into an S&P 500, right, which gives you about a 10% return on investment. $500 a month for about 40 years. Oh, but that's too much. That's too slow, AMS. I got to have it by the time I'm 25. See, that's why you ain't got shit. You don't get rich quick, motherfuckers. It takes time. So if you want to be one of these motherfuckers at 65, working at Walmart because you invested all your money at crypto like a dumbass, then you know what? You get what you got coming. That's all I got to fucking say. If you're gonna throw some expendable cash over there, some bullshit cash that you don't even care about, $50 a month. I don't know what your income is. If you make 200 grand a year, you can throw $150 a month in there. Who the fuck knows? But your top priority should be maxing out your Roth IRA and your 401k. After that, halfway with crypto. That's what I think. Now I know I pissed off some crypto boys sitting around in their living room with their crypto drawers on, with their Superman cape on, like they special. You know, it's almost like people think that you get 3 inches on your dick if you invest in crypto. Motherfucker, you ain't special. You don't get your dick ain't gonna get no bigger from investing in crypto. You still gonna have them same 2 inches that you had before you invested in crypto. So if you think your dick gonna get bigger from investing in crypto, you got another thing coming. You're gonna have that same 2-inch dick and you're gonna be broke. So I hope you enjoy your crypto. I'm gonna keep doing what I do, and I'm gonna invest into the S&P 500, and I'll get richer slower than all my crypto boys sitting around with their crypto drawers on, thinking they special. You ain't special, motherfucker. I told you, don't nobody ask me about no goddamn crypto, no goddamn more. I'm telling you, I'm gonna blow a goddamn socket. I'm telling you. All right, let me see who is a super chat. Alex Couch, what is your top 3 go-to meals for cutting? So the go-to meals, 3 top 2. So I would go egg white omelet, oatmeal, grilled chicken breast with 300 grams of sweet potato, and for dinner I would go with grilled chicken and a kale salad. That's always been what I do when I want to get lean. Shout out my man Alex. Don't nobody ask me about no goddamn crypto no more. I'm telling you. All right, let's go back to the live screen. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, Amos?
What's up, brother?
I have a question for you. Mm-hmm. I just really want to know, how do you really internalize the phrase that all women are sluts? How do you really feel it? Like, when women do some of the shit that you normally get heated up, how do you neutral? Do you understand me? Like, how do you really feel that? And don't let women's actions bother you.
Okay. First of all, let me explain the "they're all sluts" phrase. So the "they're all sluts" is just an acronym for "they're all hypergamous." That's if you break it down, "they're all sluts" means that they're all hypergamous, which means that she's always capable of being a slut due to her hypergamy. That's what that means. And if you are somebody who understands hypergamy, you understand a woman's, just her natural instinct to mate with a guy that she perceives as the best option for her, boyfriend or not. So that's where the phrase "they're all sluts" come from. In other words, what that means is Any girl that I date, if she go around a guy that is sending her choosing signals, all right, is sending her signals that he wants to date her or flirting with her or something like that, there is no doubt in my mind that if she finds him, you know, somewhat attractive, and she's priced him as having more than me, and let's just say we got about the same amount of personality, right? Let's say we just got pretty much about the same amount of personality. There ain't no doubt in my mind that she would be cutthroat. The only time I would, you know, say this not possible, and this is from my experience in my life, and maybe I'm wrong, you know, this is just a theory. When a woman is attached to a man, that's the only time that when I've seen women be with dudes that were flat broke, and dudes who had money was trying to get them, but she was so obsessed with that dude that nobody could take her. I've seen that with my own eyes. I'm talking about with dudes sleeping on their mama couch, dudes who ain't have no car, dudes who ain't have no job. Be the finest chick in the hood, but for some reason she didn't fell in love or got attached to this bum over here. And so in that asset, I don't believe once a woman is attached that's possible. But outside of that, outside of having an attachment, all their sluts is means that they're all hypergamous. So do you believe in hypergamy?
Yeah, of course. I've seen it firsthand. Like,
right. So if you believe in hypergamy, then you automatically believe that they're all sluts, because hypergamy, by the essence of hypergamy, means that she's going to be cutthroat and do what's best for her at that given time. That's what that means. So that means that I see a guy that I'm more attractive to, and he looks like he'll have better. He'll produce a better kid than you, and goddamn it, I'll mate with him. If this dude he'll look like he'll a better provider than you, and that's what I'm about, then goddamn it, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So whenever I'm with a girl, I'm always know what she's capable of. You see what I'm saying? I never forget, because of hypergamy. Hypergamy is in them. Yeah. So I can never forget that they're all sluts.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm purple pill, so for me it's like, you know, it's harder to feel that when you like. What a
silver lining is. The silver lining is that I do believe that a woman will be faithful if she's attached to you. That's what I've seen in my lifetime. When a woman is attached to you, she can't even see straight. Like when a woman is attached to you, man, you could literally, like, if a woman is attached to you, I'm talking about seriously attached to you, you literally could come home and say, you know what, man, I'm quit my job and I'm finna start this little business and this, that, and the other. When she's attached to you, she'll sit there and take care of your ass for the next 3-4 years.
Okay.
Long as you keep doing what you've been doing, and you putting that, you know, that mouthpiece on it and stuff like that, and you putting it down in the bedroom and stuff like that. I've seen this happen before with my own eyes. Women take care of men, and they were bad just because they were attached.
Yeah.
So the silver lining for all you purple pill guys is that if you get a woman attached, I do think she would be loyal to you. That's what I've seen. This is the issue though. And this is what I've seen also with this, right? Most guys don't have the strength to maintain an attachment. So a woman can get attached to a dude, but then he turn around and get attached too, and then he start getting weak.
Okay.
See, if you in love with your woman, she can't be attached to you. You can love her, you can care about her, but you can't be attached to her. You can't be in love with her. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because at that point, what ends up happening is a woman can't be attached to a man that she think that comes across as he cares more about her than she cares about him. Okay. Do you get that?
I get that.
The dynamics only work if the woman looks up to the man, not the other way around. So the issue with most men is they do get attached. That is the issue with most men, that if they be around a woman long enough, they start to get attached, and then that's why the woman loses the attachment, because you become a little too lovey-dovey. You start to put your hobbies on the back burner. You start to put your friends on the back burner, and what ends up happening? You start catering more and more of your time to this woman, which is to her unattractive. Before you fell in love, you hung with your friends. You had your purpose. You work, you didn't give her so much of your time. But from what I've seen with men, and I'll be honest, and when I used to do relationships, I would gravitate more and more of my time towards the woman because you're falling in love. So you naturally want to spend more time with her. That's just a natural course of things, right? You start falling in love. Before, you used to go hang with your boy on Tuesday and Thursday, and y'all used to shoot pool or whatever. Now you want to spend that time with her. It's a slow transition. As this transition happens, the woman starts to fall out of love because, for one, she don't have time to miss you, think about you. You're starting to get weak. So that's what I've seen with most guys is that they lose the attachment. You can it's easy to get the attachment when you don't like a girl that much, right? Because she's constantly chasing your validation. But once you start to fall in love, you just giving it away free willingly.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, MS. I love your work, man. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. No problem. All right, let's check some more of these super chats. Let's see. The lead attorney, appreciate you, brother. George, sending you this through my crypto gains. All right, shout out, George. I ain't gonna even get into it with y'all crypto boys today, man. Cause we're gonna start a fight up in here today with the crypto boys. Hey, AMS, I turn 28 next month and I still live with my parents. I make $16 an hour and I have 30K saved up. What should my next steps be? Better job, get masters. 28 and you live with your parents, you make $16 an hour and you have 30K saved up. I want to know, in what world, this ain't me talking bad, but I'm just curious because I'm seeing this a lot where a lot of guys got a lot of money saved up and they're living with their parents. I just want to know, in what world you can't move out with $30,000? Like, where the hell are y'all staying at? Is you trying to stay at the Taj Mahal? 30 grand? And listening to this message, it almost sounds like he's scared to move out. Like, I don't know if I got enough money, AMS. 30 grand, 30K. I'm getting the hell out of there today. This is what I would tell a lot of you guys who might not make a lot of money. And so you might think like, okay, AMS, I got some money, but I don't know if I make enough money to live on my own. I tell anybody this, guys, just get a cheap studio. You want to be out and be your own man. That's all. You guys do not have to go get a 5-bedroom, 5-bath house. Get a cheap studio. I don't know where you at. That varies depending on, you could be in California paying, a lot for a studio, or you could be in Texas paying nothing. I don't know. But 30K, no matter where you at, you can get a cheap studio. And if you get a studio, all you need is a bed and a TV. That's it. That's all you need. A bed, a TV, and a dresser. That's it. You don't need no living room furniture, no dining room set, none of that. Eat on your goddamn bed. Ain't that what you're doing at your goddamn mama house? Eat on the goddamn bed. When you fix your SpaghettiOs, put it in a container and put it on a tray and go sit your ass on the bed and eat your goddamn food like you was when you're 5 years old. Shit, you don't need no dining room suit. So that's what I would say, bro. I would go out, move out, get me a studio. $16 an hour is more than enough for a studio. But 28, I'm getting the hell out of there, man. Ain't nothing wrong with staying with your parents if you just going through some financial trouble. But he makes $16 an hour and he got 30K saved up. I'm getting the hell out of there. So my girlfriend's sister let me claim her kids for income tax. My girlfriend was doing my taxes and she decided not to finish it still. Is she really jealous of what she got her own income? But I'm going to tell y'all guys something about this claiming people shit on income tax. You flirting with danger. I'm telling you that right now. I've seen so many people get screwed up with this income tax crap and stuff, and let my sister claim me on the kids and all this. Don't get involved in that crap right there, brother. I'm not even finna try to give you no advice on that type of stuff right there. We high value men. We ain't out here trying to beat the tax system and trying to figure out how to claim people. And we ain't even finna get into all that. All right. So that's what I say about that. Stop trying to claim people that ain't yours. Shit. Y'all know all us black people be goddamn claiming our dead uncles and shit. We gotta cut that shit out, man. You don't do me, get yourself fucked up. That's all you're gonna end up. This what's gonna happen. The IRS gonna give you the money. They're gonna give he go $5,000. Then 3 months later, they're gonna say, motherfucker, we want our money back. Well, guess what? Now you ain't got it. Now you on the IRS. See what I'm saying? You done spent the money, you done went out and bought you some rims and bought you a Gucci belt. And now you turn around 3 months later, come the IRS knocking on your door. Motherfucker, why $5,000 that motherfucker? We found out that ain't your goddamn kid. And you ain't got it. It's on the goddamn car. Now what? I done seen that shit happen to so many people. And now you end up saying, owing these motherfuckers. And guess what? They ask, you think that debt is silent? Now they add interest by the goddamn day. And now they got you in that little hole. So they might even see that, right? A lot of times they might see it. Let that motherfucker go and spend that money, man. Don't say nothing. Just let them spend it. 3 months later, we know you ain't got it now, ain't you? We know. And when as soon as they pull up at the house, they see them rims on that car, they know that motherfucker ain't got that damn money now. Oh boy, we finna put this interest on his ass now, buddy. Woo! 10% a day, goddamn it, on our $5,000. We want 10% a day. And you ain't got it. You make $850. You make $850 an hour. You can pay that back. Nope. Now you stay in this loop with the IRS. It's the same thing they do, the government do with these goddamn student loans. No, you can't pay that shit back. That's what they do. So y'all guys stop that shit, man. All right, I'll get back to the super chats. All right, let's get there. What's up, bro?
Hey, AMS.
What's up?
So I got 2 questions. I got a purpose question and I got a dating question. So for the purpose question, I want to know, I'm trying to start a business and stuff, but I want to know a little bit more about networking, because I remember you spoke about when you was security guard and stuff, you used to go around to all the clubs that you used to work out and you used to speak to all the managers and stuff. So I just want to know more about that. How do you get these big contracts? How do you network? And how do you do all of that kind of stuff?
Well, the thing is, bro, I was a bouncer in the city for 3 years, and I worked at a lot of spots, so I had built up a lot of relationships. So that's the first thing I had going for me. I always was a good worker for a lot of the clubs in the city. The dude I worked for at the time, he would send me around to a whole bunch of spots, right? And they all took a liking to me for whatever reason. I guess I'm got good social skills or whatever. But so that's how. And when I turned around to do my own thing, I went up to them, and even if they couldn't give me no business, they could refer me to a friend, since I had already built that relationship. So this is the point where it comes into where if you done built relationships in your industry, that it pays off for you. You see what I'm saying? I once had some Johnny come lately that just showed up and asking for business. I don't know if I would have got any business. I had built up these relationships. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
didn't go to nobody that I didn't know. I only went up to guys, and if they couldn't give me no business, because maybe they already was in business with somebody, they would refer me to somebody who probably could do business with me. I didn't go up to nobody that I didn't know, because I know how cliquish it is up there, and you got to have these relationships with people. So you trying to what industry are you trying to do?
I was thinking of getting into security myself.
In New York City?
No, over here in England, like London.
And have you done any kind of security work or built any type of relationships, anything?
Yeah, I did, like, at the club. I was working at the club and stuff, but nothing like no supervisor, nothing, just like the entry level. So
well, if it was me, before I invested my money into it, because I don't know how England works and stuff like that, and I just did it in New York, so I knew how New York worked. I would check to see how easy it is to get business. So I would want to go out there and talk, because see, this is the issue, right? This security insurance is very expensive, and so if you can't get no business, you probably been paid $30,000 for some insurance, or $20,000 or whatever. I don't know. It just depends on what field you in. I don't know. And you can't get no business. So I would want to check to see, how hard it is to get business before I made that type of investment. All right. I knew that I was going to get business because I made a lot of relationships. I knew I was going to get business. I had a lot of managers that loved me. I was a good security guard. I was tough and I ain't play, and they loved me. So I knew I was going to get some business because I had the relationships. I don't know if I do that if I don't have those relationships. That's what I'm saying. You want to make risk in life, guys, but you want to make calculated risk. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, in other words, if you don't know nothing about a gym, does it make any sense to go and take your life savings to open up a gym, right? If you somebody that don't know nothing about sports, would you want to take your whole savings and buy a sports team? Like, I only make calculated risks and stuff that I know, right? I don't know how to run a club, so I would have to have some kind of background in that for me to feel comfortable to invest my money into that. I have to know something about it. I don't just go around investing just because it sounds good, or I heard of some bald-headed jackass on YouTube talking about he had a security company. Well, wow, let me open one up too then. That sounds great. So you don't want to do that. You want to make calculated investments. And if you don't know that field, this is what I tell you, bro. Don't try to open up a security thing because I did it. What is it that's your background? What do you do? How did you get this money that you finna invest in something that you have absolutely no idea what you finna do? What is it that?
So I can't lie. I just did like a customer service 9-to-5 job, you know, like sales and stuff. So like cars and all of that. That's what like I did, and I did security like on the side. So I had a security license.
Okay, well, you know what? So you don't got no background in security, but you got a background in sales. You know what? I probably would do it then. So you know how to sell. So what you would do is, since you don't got those relationships, I would just go to the clubs and I would sell them the same way you did sales. You have to sell them as into why they should come do business with you. Because I had to do that also, right? I had to do that also, even though I know the people, I had to, negotiate why they should come with me. I had to sell them on that, right? So that's how you're going to have to handle it. Since you got a background in sales, the same rules apply. You're going to have to sell them on why they should come with you. You're going to have to develop some clean ass, sales pitch to them. And usually this sales pitch ain't going to be something you can sit in your living room and think of. It's going to be something after you go out and talk to a couple of them that you're going to develop. That you see what I'm saying? That you'll just develop the sales pitch will naturally form itself. So it ain't got to be some bullshit sales pitch that you done prearranged or something like that. When you go up and talk to them, the sales pitch will organically come out once they're talking to you and they're throwing up their objections. So everybody, whenever you do sales, everybody has different objections. And so I always had, anytime when I was doing sales at the gym, when I was trying to sell somebody on training and stuff like that, I always had a response to each objection. If you had an issue with time, I had a response for that. If it was an issue with money, I had a response for that. If you was telling me about some training program that you wanted to give a try, I had a response for that. So I had every objection you had to me, I had a response for. So that's what you're gonna have to develop, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just want to quickly ask you as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in one of your videos, you spoke about how some of the guys that you used to work with security, like these guys are your colleagues, you used to work together, and then you managed to make them work for you. And then they never asked you, they never said, hey man, like, how did you get out of this job and now I'm working for you? Like, they just didn't ask you how you started your security business and now they're working for you. So I wanted to know a little bit more about that.
Well, this is the thing right here. Y'all guys got to understand that in y'all life with dealing with people, let's not even talk about the ex-coworkers. Let's just talk about our friends and family, right? So you're going to level up, you're going to do things, right? And you would just think that naturally people around you would think, wow, he did that. I can do that too. Or I can. No. Most people are too scared to take a chance. That's what I've seen in life. People are just a bunch of cowards, scared to approach women, right? She's sending you choosing signals out there, scared to approach women, scared to start your own business. That's what I've seen. And you know what? I just accept it and I don't worry about it no more. This is what I've done the last couple of years. I don't even talk to people about that no more because you just rub people the wrong way, right? When I first started making some paper, I used to talk to my friends all the time about start a business, and what I learned is all you doing is pushing them away. That's all, they don't want. So I learned and said, you know what? They content in their life. And so let them do what they do and I'll do what I do. So what I would tell you, bro, is people around you or coworkers or whoever, you're gonna level up, and maybe they're not gonna level up. You just let them do what they want to do. It's their life. You live your life and let them live their life. Some people content, and that's fine, but you don't be bringing it up all the time about trying to, you need to start your own business. Don't be that guy. That's what I'll tell you. So don't worry about what other people are doing.
All right, man. I'm gonna listen to that advice. I've got one last question. This is the dating question. So obviously, right now I'm going through a little drought. I ain't had no pussy in a couple months, So what I've noticed is, since I ain't had no pussy, I've been on Pornhub every day, and I've got like work, I've got hobbies and stuff, but I just keep going on Pornhub every day, sexually frustrated, and then I go on these dating apps, and these bitches ain't trying to give me no dates, so I'm just falling into a cycle, and I'm pissed off.
Well, this is what I tell you. What are you gonna do today?
I'm gonna go. I was gonna just carry on watching the stream and then go to sleep, but
you're gonna carry on watching the stream, then you're gonna go to sleep. Oh, that's great, man. That's that'll fix it right there. Let's just watch the stream and let's go to sleep, and the problem will just magically fix itself. That's great, man. That's just great. That's the advice I'm gonna give everybody who's trying to overcome porn addiction and lack of ass. This is the issue right here, brother. And this is what I tell guys. You guys are in such a disadvantage. And I explain to y'all guys this way. Y'all guys got all this technology, right? When I was young, here we go. That's right, guys. When I was young, shut the hell up. When I was young, which seems like forever ago, but when I was young, we didn't have all this bullshit 20 years ago. So we got bored. We didn't have YouTube and Amazon Prime and Netflix and 300 channels and this, that, and other. You know what we did when we got bored? We got out the house. Oh, man, ain't that nice? We got the hell out the house. You guys got so much entertainment at y'all fingertips. Y'all got day naps. We didn't have day naps. If you didn't get out the house, you got no ass. That's the way it worked. You guys got day naps. It enables you. Y'all, it makes you lazy. Day naps and all this technology is basically the parent that lets you live in the house till you're 40 and they give you an allowance and they say nothing about moving out the house. That's what this technology is. It enables you. It has given you a crutch to prevent you from out the house. You in front of the TV, the MacBook, or your cell phone all day long, and you live no social life. You guys got to counteract that. And if you want to go back a little even further than that, when we was young, we shot basketball all day. We didn't even worry about no women. Like when I was 13, 14, 15, 16, man, we sit out there and play flag football, touch football, and play basketball all day. All day, man. We didn't even think about no goddamn women. We sit on that time. I got next. And you guys, you go to any basketball court, no guys is playing basketball. All you see is a bunch of guys sitting at the house and I can't get over my porn addiction. I wonder why. So this is what I say to you, brother. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, brother, I'm in London, England, right? And everything is locked down. I went to the basketball court the other day. It was locked. The gate is locked. You can't even go inside because everything is in lockdown. So I can't really do anything. When I go outside, I just go to the supermarket and that's it. So I'm in the home, I'm working from home and, doing all this other shit. And then, yeah.
If it was me, and I had somebody else say this about London before too. If it was me, what I would think is, I would just be focused on becoming the best version of myself because there's nothing else that I could do about this. So I say to myself, man, this is the perfect time to just focus and get whatever business or whatever I want done. That's how my take on it would be. I would not be sitting around talking about, woe is me, I got a porn addiction, woe is me, woe is me. My ass would be grinding on whatever you want to get done. That's what I say about that. What's your skill set? You said sales, right?
Yeah, just like sales and stuff like that. I used to do a little bit of plumbing and stuff back in the day. But yeah, right now it's just been customer service and all of that kind of stuff.
See, I don't even see that's the thing. See, I don't even like that career because I don't think you're gonna be passionate about that. You're just doing something for income. I would be saying, you know what can I do? What do I really want to do with my life? I got the time now to focus on it. What do I really want to do with my life? What do you really want to do?
Man, I want to start some kind of like film company or something, you know, like shooting music videos or something like this. I'm not really too sure, just like, you know, that whole video content creating stuff.
Why aren't we doing that? Why are we trying to open up a damn club then? I mean, why are we trying to open up a security company? Because AMS said he had one?
Yeah, I can't lie. When you said that you did it and stuff, I was thinking, why don't I just copy that?
Okay, so if I said back in the day, guys, I was a Chippendale dancer, your ass would be getting ready to get your thongs ordered online and greased up and get on stage?
No, definitely not.
Oh, okay. So that lets you know just doing something because somebody else, I had an outlet. I knew that I had a leg up in that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I chose that, because I knew people. So that's why you can't just say, well, AMS had a security company, I'm finna go open me a security company. Well, AMS goddamn knew 10 club owners from doing security work. So I had a leg up in that, right? You don't got a leg up in that. So I would say, you know what? Why ain't I focusing on this and working on this and building my website?
You know what?
Let me ask you this. Because I think a lot of you guys don't understand attraction. So let me get this straight. Don't you think that when you did meet a woman, right? Say the lockout is over. Don't you think you'd be in a much better place if you, when she start asking, so what you do for a living? You know, every hypergamous, you know, woman gonna ask that shit, right? And you say, oh, I got my own film and production company, blah blah blah. You know, I got my little Instagram and this that. And she's like, wow, this is great. You got you ambitious. Don't you think that helps with the attraction? Instead of saying I do sales. I'm not knocking sales or nothing, but y'all guys don't understand attraction. Don't you think? Put yourself in a woman's shoes, right? You're a nice, hot, young 22-year-old woman. I'm on a date with you, and what you do for a living? Oh, I do sales. Opposed to, I just started this photography production company and stuff. I just started my website, and I like to take pictures. I say, I take them, but you got to be butt ass naked. Don't this sound more attractive than I do sales? Do y'all guys ever think about that type of stuff? Like,
yeah, you're right.
So the point of being is, this is all part of being a high value man. You know what I'm saying? It's the ambition. In sales, you're going to reach a point to where you done capped out. Okay, I can only make 150, 200 grand or whatever it is in London money. All right. Opposed to that right there, what you talking about, how big can you scale it? Maybe you get it so big the way you hire some freelance photographer. You never know. And that's the point. This is what I'm talking about. So instead of doing security, because AMS said he did a security, man, I'm finna be, while this lockdown going on, I'm finna be build my website. I'm finna try to find me some models that don't mind. It's a give and take. I'll take some pictures of them for free and they model for me. I'm gonna try to reach out and see, can I get some girls to do that? Don't you think that makes you more attractive?
Yeah, it does. It does. I was gonna say AMS. I went to school. I got my my plumbing certification, and I did plumbing for a couple of years, but I just didn't like it. I just fell out of love with it. It was just, fixing toilets and sinks and all that shit. It just wasn't for me. So then I switched and I went to sales and all of that. So I kind of feel like I messed up there, man.
Well, this is what I say. You still gonna have to do sales, but don't you think, like, if you building your photography thing in on the background, don't you think you'll be a lot more happier in life knowing that, hey, I hate this little sales job, it pays the bills, but I'm building my photography company on the side. And how much time does this take out the day that you ain't got to work on porn? So now, instead of whacking off all day, being a loser, ain't getting no ass, I'm actually doing something that's going to take my value up as a man, plus take my mind off of Pornhub, because this is going to take time. Don't you think you'll be a lot more happier in life building that on the side? I don't care how long it takes, right? Don't you think that don't you think you'll sleep better at night knowing that, man, you know, I don't like my job right now, but I'm building my photography thing, and you know, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Don't you think you'll be just happier in life? For all you guys out there, don't you think you'll be happier in life if you was building your business on the sideline? And when you go to your first job or your job that pays the bill, don't you think you'll be a happier person there knowing that, man, probably 2 years from now, I won't have to do this no more?
Yeah, you're right, man. I'm gonna definitely look into buying some, you know, some more equipment and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go. But I just wanted to say congratulations on the Mercedes G-Wagon. You deserve it, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Shout out my brother, Grown Man Business. I saw the super chat, brother. I was talking to old guy, but appreciate that super chat, brother. Appreciate all the super chats, guys. But let me hop on this for a second, guys. So y'all guys got to understand that if you got a shitty job, and I had a shitty job, right? The bouncing job, it paid the bills, but I wasn't skipping down the road to go do security work, right? Let's just be honest. I'll be honest. I'm man enough to admit that, right? But don't y'all guys think that when I was studying to become a personal trainer, y'all guys don't think that made me a happier person? I was so much more happier going to work knowing that I was building my business. Y'all guys don't think that? So I just want to put that into perspective that, guys, when y'all building something, you just a happier person. Hold on one second. Oh. All right. Y'all know this. Y'all know how black people is. Goddamn, jump out in the middle of the screen. Y'all know how that is. Don't worry about it. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, AMS?
What's up with you, brother?
Nah, just getting some schoolwork done. I'm in med school, bro. Man, I've been watching you for a long time, like, and the crazy thing is, I found your channel. Mm-hmm. I wasn't even really like struggling with women or nothing. Mm-hmm. Like, I actually searched why are black women so masculine, and then like YouTube showed me one of your videos, mm-hmm. and I just decided to watch it. Mm-hmm. And ever since then, I was like just learning. Like, cause just because you're good at stuff don't mean you can't get better. And
right,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah, so like I learned a lot from you over the years. Mm-hmm. But I do want to ask you one thing though. It's something that I've been thinking about. So like, how you found like better, or you got more success now? Like, since you got more success, do you handle women differently because of that success? As far as like, you know, some people can look at you and tell you successful, and they might try to like have their own, you know, motives. So like, how do you guard against that? Like, how do you handle that?
Well, the thing with me, guys, is success has just made my patience with women less. So back in the day, I would be a little bit more lenient with women. My success has got me to the point now where I won't even reschedule with a girl, right? So the old rule in dating was, if a woman canceled but tried to reschedule a date, you know, that was okay, right? Where if she just tried to reschedule, I won't even do that no more. If a girl texts me, hey, I can't make tomorrow, can you do Saturday or Tuesday? And this has nothing to do with the availability test or none of that crap. It's just like, if I'm not top priority, fuck it. Back in the day, I would have said, maybe I can't do Saturday, but let's do Wednesday, right? I won't even do that now, because in my mindset, I'm thinking like, there's a guy that you're putting ahead of me, or I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck if your mama got hit by a tree, bitch. When I say we meet, we meet. That's it. Everything revolves around the world of AMS. That's how I think right now. So you're goddamn right. Success has made my patience. I don't got no patience at all. Period. No cancellations, no reschedule, no. Can I move the date to 9? No, you can't, bitch. No patience. So when you get success, but you know what? Let me say this. For some people, success still don't give them that. They still think a woman, oh, I'm so great. Your Majesty said she can reschedule. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you for rescheduling. I know that it means that I'm not a top priority, but at least she rescheduled. Fuck you. Who the hell you think you is, bitch? So you're goddamn right. You need to develop that mindset right there. I tell y'all guys what, if you think I'm bullshitting, try to reschedule with a woman. See what she do. She'll say, okay, all right. And see, can you get up with her again? I already tried. I done tried that, do that a couple of times. A woman ain't going for that bullshit. You ain't gonna reschedule with no woman. Not no hot woman. Yeah, some of them fat little piggy bears, some of y'all motherfuckers dating, but not no hot woman. Hell no. Do that shit with a woman that's at least an 8. Hey, some came up. I can't do Friday. You know these bitches got the audacity to cancel without even telling you the reason they cancel. What the hell is something came up? What, you caught a yeast infection last night? What the hell is something came up? Bitch, you canceling. No, you owe me a reason. Not something came up. Who the hell came up with something came up? That's not no reason. Bitch, I need a reason, video proof, picture proof, and 2 eyewitnesses. What the fuck you talking about? Something came up. See, when girls in my day canceled, they did it with dignity. They gave you a reason. My dog's sick. It's a bullshit reason, but it was a reason. These bitches now, their reason is something came up. Did Jesus come thump you on your ass? Did Casper the Ghost give you a back rub? I don't know. What the fuck is something came up? Somebody tell me. I want to know. Somebody in the comment tell me what the hell does something came up mean? Because I have no fucking idea what the hell something came up means. Only thing that probably came up was Dirty Dick rotting his dick. That's what came up. But bro, yes, I have no patience with any games and the plan and delaying anything, low interest on the day, I'm done. It's just that simple.
Gotcha, brother. So like right now I'm in like med school or whatnot. When I finish, I'm going to be making a good salary, but at the same time, I don't want that to be my only thing. Mm-hmm. So what I'm thinking about doing is like doing real estate. So that way I'm getting another source of income outside of like a, employee style. Mm-hmm. But I remember you speaking about wanting to do that too. And then I hadn't heard you say anything else about it since. So I was wondering, like, it's something that you found out that made you feel like you didn't want to take that, or what? What's going on with that?
Okay, so any of y'all guys who've been following me a while, I usually say I'm gonna get into real estate, and I never have. And it's simply the value on time. So any of y'all guys know anything about the S&P 500? You're going to get about a 10% return on investment, right? If you invest in the S&P 500 as a whole, right? I use Vanguard FIAX, right? VFIAX, right? And so that's on average, not every year. That means one year you might get 16%, next year you might get 4%, the year after that you might get 26%, and the year after that you might get 3%, right? On average. But what the value adds into homes, when people tell y'all about homes, they're talking about your return on investments if you leverage debt. I want y'all guys to hear me now. Pay attention. I'm telling y'all guys, I'm putting y'all guys on some game. When they tell you about the return on investments with houses and real estate, they're talking about if you're going to use debt, leverage debt. I have become a Dave Ramsey lover, a lost child, right? I do believe in what Dave Ramsey saying with debt. You are setting yourself up for disaster, because when you use debt, you're assuming nothing's going to happen. What the fuck did we just go through this past year? A pandemic. And what are all these landlords crying about? I can't pay my rent. I can't pay my rent. My tenants won't pay like that. Y'all guys, I ain't said that. I ain't said nothing. My money's in the market. Could y'all guys imagine if I had 3 rental properties that I had to pay a mortgage on, and I had tenants in there that ain't paying shit? Y'all will see me on here crying. I ain't got that money. I ain't paying no rent. That's what happens when you leverage debt. You're setting yourself up for disaster. Now, if you're going to buy the property outright, fine. But then if you buy the property outright, you don't get a better return than you do in the market. The only way you get a better return is if you leverage debt. And that is my issue. That's why I haven't done it. That's why I don't fuck with it, because I would to get a better return than the market, I would have to leverage debt. And I ain't finna be fucking around with that debt, because you are flirting with disaster. I think if you guys think I'm bullshitting, go on YouTube and type in tenants ain't paid the rent. And look how many videos you got of these people. They ain't paid rent for a year. Guess what? Your mortgage is still due every fucking month. This is what I'm talking about. So this is what happens when you leverage debt. This is what Dave Ramsey constantly try to tell people, that when you leverage debt, if something goes wrong, if you get sick, if you have a heart attack, if you have to lose a kidney, God forbid any of that happen, but things do happen. You setting yourself up for fucking disaster. So let's assume that AMS go out and get 3 rental properties. I'm leveraging debt to get these motherfuckers. AMS gets in a car accident. All right, I can't make no videos. I ain't making no money. Or let's just say I got a regular job. I can't pay my mortgage, and I'm not renting the places out. So let's just say 2 of them are not rented out. So now my income to pay the mortgage has stopped. I got to pay 2 mortgages that I ain't got nobody standing the motherfuckers. You see, this is what happens when you go to fucking with real estate. It's too fucking risky when you could just take your 10% return on investment and invest it in the S&P 500. If you guys want to go out here and fuck around with leveraging all this debt and this, that, and other, I'm telling you, if something happens, you can lose everything.
Appreciate that, brother.
No problem, bro. Shout out to my man Slime. Appreciate the super chat, brother. What's AMS? I'm 23 in trade school. I'm stuck between taking care of my little sister for a few years until she finishes high school, or just not giving a fuck and focus on myself. I'm aware she'll take up space and income. Shout out to you, brother. That's good, man. Take care of your family, man. The thing is, guys, y'all guys see this question this guy just asked me, this statement he just made. See, you never know how the things change, right? Y'all guys never know. So back in the day, when I had a live-in girlfriend in my 20s, we would go through our shit, and I used to have to always call upon my sister to go live with her, right? From time to time, me and her have our breakups, and I would have to go stay at my sister's house for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. And I had to do that shit a lot of times. Now, let's fast forward to the day. You see what I'm saying? I gave my sister a car. I gave my sister some furniture. See, I could do all that because I ain't forgot. You see what I'm saying? You don't know who this sister is. You don't know where she gonna be in 10 years, 15 years. You might have to go stay with her. You never know. So my sister looked out for me when I was going through my little issues with my live-in girlfriend, and we have our little spats, and I had to go stay at her house. And now I'm straight. I can look out for my sister. Y'all guys see what I'm saying? So you never know that sister. You never know. She might turn to be Beyonce. You see what I'm saying? You never know. When you turn your back on people, you don't help people, man. You'll never know how the table's gonna turn, man. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, AMS? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good, bro.
Oh, okay. I just got a quick question, man. So right now I'm 20 years old, and I got a job and everything. And, in July 5th, I turned 21, and I'm getting my CDL. And I've already passed all of my knowledge exams and everything like that. So, I'm just waiting on the school, and the school is 2 weeks. And, I just been, listening to you and everything, and, for making sure that you have a skill set. And that's one thing that I actually learned. My grandmother and everybody told me, straight out of school, go to trade school. But, I had to learn on my own that if you really don't have a skill in this lifetime, you're really going to be going job to job and not making the money that you really need.
Yep.
And I'm understanding that at 20 years old, man. I just wanted to say that, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, bro, listen, Get that skill, man. Education, whatever you do, man. Get that foundation, man. I'm just telling you. Like I said, I'm a big Dave Ramsey fan, but I don't. As with y'all guys who follow me, y'all guys don't, agree with me 100%. I don't agree with Dave Ramsey 100%. Dave Ramsey don't believe in student loans and all this and other stuff. I do. I just believe just make sure you get it in a field that's in high demand and that pays some money. I think people be getting degrees in arts and stuff like this. I just think, yeah, if you're gonna do stuff like that, please don't go get no student loan. But if you're gonna go get a degree in a STEM field or something like that, or get a trade that's in high demand or something like that, electrician or welding or something like that, that's gonna pay you $40, $50, $60 an hour or something like that. I believe in that, right? So yeah, man, invest in yourself. Do that. If you don't, bro, I used to go through like 5 jobs a year when I was like 21, 22. And the part of the reason wasn't because I was lazy or nothing like this. I just never felt like the job I was doing was good enough for me. Right. I felt like I felt like I should be doing something better. So I would just quit. I quit at lunchtime, man. Literally, man. Y'all guys think I'm bullshit. I remember one time I told a dude something. I said, I was at a warehouse and I think I told him he had me sweeping up. Easy job, right? Easy job. But in a warehouse by myself, he done took me over there. And since you couldn't just leave, right, that you had to go through the guard shack, I told him that I didn't eat before I came. So I didn't know I was going to have to work all those hours. Told him, can I go get something to eat? He said, fine. Ain't no doubt in my mind. This dude said he ain't coming back. I bet he said this motherfucker ain't coming back. And I damn sure did. I left. Ain't come back. And I'm telling you right now, that's if you're a guy and you don't get no skill or trade, this is gonna be your life. You know what I'm saying? And then you eventually at some point you'll realize you just gotta work, right? So you can do that when you're 21, you got a mama or auntie or somebody that lets you live with them or something. But at some point you'll realize, man, you know what, I gotta work, and you're gonna be working some shitty ass job. So yeah, man, get that education.
So I got one question for you though. So at my job right now, I have a supervisor, right? Mm-hmm. Now she sends me choosing signals and everything. She likes me, and I actually got her number, right? Mm-hmm. So she's 35 and I'm 20. So at first she didn't want to do it. Then again, she had came and she was like, okay. So she gave me her number and everything, right? So the thing is, like, she's cute, you know what I'm saying? She's thick and everything like that, but I just don't want to, see, I live in a small town. So I've heard about it, you know what I'm saying? And she wants me, I don't know, I think she wants me to like take her out first before, we can go to her house. Cause I told her already, like, I stay with my mom, so you can't really come over here. You know what I'm saying? So I was wondering, like, kind of like, did I do the right thing, or like, what could I do? Because I really don't want to take her out because, the things I hear and everything, and I kind of know some stuff. So, like, what would be the best option for me?
What you heard?
Well, I've heard like she's out there, which I know women, you know what I'm saying, by listening to you, she's out there like that. And I don't want to be the one, he taking her out and I ain't even have to do all that, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So so this is the thing, bro. This how a woman like this would do. She'll let you take her out and she'll make you wait because you took her out. She'll punish you for taking her out and deem you as a nice guy. You see what I'm saying? And she'll lump you into that category and you probably won't even get none. And after you take her out, she'll probably call some other dude who just fuck her for free.
Yeah.
And do nothing for her. So when y'all guys hear these girls with these reputations like that, yeah, don't be that guy that, take her out. Regardless of you hear she got a reputation or not, take her out for a drink or something like that, right? That's what I would do. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you talking about like dinner or something like that, man, take her out. You want to take her out for a drink? And the only reason I say that is because you don't have your own place. If you had your own place, then that's different. See, by you using the drink, that gives you a time to finesse the situation to where maybe you can go back to her place or something like that, or maybe on the date you could talk about getting a room or something like that, right?
Right.
And that way you kind of allow that to smooth over. If you had your own place, you'd probably be good to say, hey, come over and watch Netflix or something like that.
And see, that's the
Oh,
thing. I
got
know
that.
that you said in one of your videos, you were like, you ain't got your own place, so you shouldn't be worried about women anyway. And
Right.
you know,
Nah, this is the thing. You can do two things at once, right? I believe you can sleep with women and not have your own place. It just shouldn't be your main priority. My main priority would be getting my own place. But please don't get me wrong. If I was living, if God forbid I had to go and move back home with my sister right now, I still a fuck bitches. Even though I'm living with my sister right now, I still a fuck bitches. But you better believe I'm gonna be busting my ass in the meantime, trying to get the hell up out of there. So I ain't saying you got to stop fucking just because you don't got your own place. I'm just saying if it's that big an issue for you and you can't make it happen, you definitely need to be focused on that.
right. And you know, I you know, that's what I'm really focused on right now. And you know, the thing is, like, she has friends that talk to her, and they be like, I don't know why she acts like that with you, because what she try to portray is not what she's saying to them. You know what I'm saying?
So what? A lot of times, man, these women do a bunch of goofy ass shit, and then they get to a point to where then they want to find a boyfriend, and so now she wants to slow her roll or whatever, and she ready to, after sucked all this cock and stuff like that. My thing with that, bro, is I assume every woman has stuff around like that. My issue with that is if you've been so open with it that people know about it and you got this type of reputation, it's just something we can't do. Even the girl that you probably haven't heard about, she's probably been around probably just as much as this girl. This girl here is just she just developed this reputation, probably dealing with the wrong guys, big mouth guys and stuff like that. Ain't sleeping with the right guys who got big mouths, want to run and brag for brownie points and stuff like that to get them a social value and stuff. So she's definitely out of the question for anything like as far as dating or something like that. But I would sleep with her.
Yeah. Then again, I know she kind of like the hood guys, so I ain't like that, man. I ain't finna portray myself like I am like this. So I said, man, forget it. I'm gonna just, because one time I had text her, and man, somebody had text back like she's not coming. I'm like, whoa. So,
right.
Okay.
Right. All right. And let me tell you something else, bro. So like when I do this, one of the main things that I try to look out for is when a guy asks me too much stuff about one woman, and I'll tell you why. It almost shows like a little scarcity. Like it ain't. You've been talking to me this bitch about almost 10 minutes now. That bitch ain't even that serious. Yeah, I'm dead serious. That bitch ain't even that serious. This is what I'm gonna do if I'm you. I'm gonna say, hey, listen here, bitch. We're gonna meet for drinks Friday night, whatever. And on there, we go out for a couple of drinks, a beer, whatever. I'm gonna say, hey, how about we go back to your place? Cause I live with my mom, situation like that. Well, I don't. Well, how we get a room? Well, I don't. Well, okay, and that's it. I'm done. All this calculating, the talk. You doing all this for a stinking slut? She's a no good stinking slut. You done wasted way too many brain cells on this one stinky little slut. I'm not finna put all that effort into trying to get one skanky slut. Too much effort. If you listen to all the other guys who called me, they talking about career and real estate and how can I get the security? And you called up here and you talked to me 10 minutes about this one skanky sleeping around slut. That's scary, man. That's scary. She ain't that. If you don't take nothing else from this, no girl from this point on is worth that much brain cells. You got me?
I got you.
All right, bro. I ain't talking down to you. I don't want you to think I'm talking down to you. I get a lot of guys who send me these 10-page emails, and then they want to. I gotta give you the backdrop. I gotta give you the backdrop so you understand the whole situation. I don't need to read all this bullshit to know that this bitch ain't cooperating, and so I'm finna pull back until you ready to come suck a whole lot of dick. I don't need you to write me goddamn 10,000 words to I need to know the backstory. You need to know the backstory. I don't need to know shit. All I need to know is this bitch cooperating or not? Period. And this is what I'm saying with her. I don't need to know all that backstory. All I need to know is, bitch, you gonna fuck or not? You gonna come hang out We gonna go to your crib or we're gonna go to a hotel. If you ain't getting down with that, kick rocks, bitch. That's all I need to know.
Yes.
All right, bro. Be good, man. Hey, if you're a guy and you got a question about a woman and she's not cooperating, man, I don't need the whole fucking listen. All right. If a woman is cooperating, she's cooperating. Anything else, once you become a high value man, it don't even matter. I'm not finna try to piece together little puzzles for one little skanky bitch. That's all I'm saying. Yo, turn your computer down, bro. I already hear it echoing.
Can you hear me, MS?
Yeah, turn the computer down because I was hearing the echo.
And now?
Yeah, you good.
All
No,
right.
you're still echoing.
Okay, wait. So what's now? Is it okay?
Yeah, you good. Oh, you still echoing.
So I don't know. I don't understand why. Okay, I don't exactly have a question. I just wanted to thank you for everything. I learned everything from you about male nature, about female nature. I had childhood friends at the time. I started watching You and a Girlfriend. I had to cut them all off. I got almost stabbed because of my childhood best friend in the club that time. It was a very dark period of my life. I was like blackpilled for half a year, but I finished my bachelor in psychology and moved to Germany from Hungary. And I was a boxer in the national team, actually, in the Hungarian national team. That was my passion and my purpose. But I didn't earn any money of it, so I'm working currently in Germany and don't have many options right now. But my number one mission right now is to find and get back to my purpose.
Right. So, bro, you got to call back. Your thing's echoing.
Oh,
You got to call back. It's echoing too bad. All right, let's get somebody else. I couldn't get him, guys. He was echoing too bad. Yo, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, AMS?
What's up, bro?
I just wanted to first thank you for doing this live stream and all the knowledge. You definitely gave me a mindset shift, especially when it came to principles over results, right? Which is what I feel like a lot of guys still don't understand. And I just had one or two quick questions. So for me in my city, we've pretty much been in quarantine for almost a year in a row now, which is crazy. So since March of last year, everything's been shut down. We opened up for like 2 months in the summer, but that was it, right? And for me, I didn't go to university because I started my own business. And luckily, just from a purely financial point of view, I'm better off than most 23-year-olds, but it's still not where I want it to be because I'm still living with my parents, right? And things like that. So for me, I decided during quarantine, I said, fuck it, let me just focus on my purpose, now woman. But eventually I started kind of missing the female companionship. So I went on these dating apps and stuff, and the results were frustrating, right? Because you know how it is, if you're not 6 feet, you don't have abs, too much competition. So I said, fuck it, shut it down, back on my purpose. But it's like a cycle that kind of keeps repeating, right? So now I'm like, damn, should I just keep focusing on my purpose until this whole thing is over, or should I, do both at the same time? And what do I do? Because everywhere's closed. Literally everywhere's been closed for like a year. And also, like, is it even worth it? Because like you said, if she's like below an 8, you shouldn't even waste your time, and that's what I'm trying to go for. But those girls have so many options that it gets confusing sometimes.
Right. So wait, hold on. Right there, what you just said was the key point. They got so many options. So what we trying to do? What's our
goal?
Get
on the grind, become high
we
value.
Trying to be the best of those options. So this is what I want to know. What is your purpose?
So for me, my purpose, so right now I basically started a marketing agency in the renewables industry. So working with a couple clients, but honestly, it's not I wouldn't say it's my purpose, because my purpose, it's in the creative industry, like script writing for films and video games. But everyone in that industry just happens to be broke and living with 8 roommates until they're like 40, right? So I said, I'm gonna do this to support my lifestyle while I figure that out.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan. All right, so and y'all on complete quarantine that nothing.
Yeah, pretty much, absolutely nothing. Like you can't even be more than 3 to 4 people in a home.
Wow, that's rough, man. This is just one of those times, man, where it just because we had that in Georgia for about 3 days, and then they said, "Okay, open this motherfucker back up," right? But in those 3 days, it was longer than that. But in those 3 days, I was goddamn like getting like what they call a cabin fever or some shit. Like, so for y'all guys who've been doing this, I have no fucking idea how y'all do. I guess I would have got used to it eventually. But the only thing I can say, because this are extremes times. This ain't no normal times. Like this will never happen again in your lifetime the way you can't even get out and socialize, right? So the thing what I want to say for all my brothers in these countries that are just like completely locked down is it any kind of way? Well, I guess not, right? I guess not. Only thing I can say in that situation, man, is this is the only thing you can do because it's the only thing you can control is I would just be trying to grind on that. That's the only advice I can give you. Because me, myself, when we was going through it right here in Georgia, I was like lose my goddamn mind. So, and I had 2 girls that was already in my rotation, but just being in the house like that, it's just, I will say this though, right? I will say this as far as this. Now y'all guys see why I say never get rid of reliable booty. I'm glad you brought this up because this is what I'm talking about. I used to do that so much back in the day. How many of you guys right now in one of these quarantine ass countries and you got rid of some reliable ass booty, right? Because maybe you got tired of hitting it. I ain't talking about no girl who was acting up. Hell yeah, get rid of that motherfucker. I'm talking about the girl who was cooperating, but maybe you was fucking her for 6 months or a year and you just like, well, we done had our time and fun. That's time to move on. This is why I tell you guys, never, ever get rid of reliant, submissive booty. A lot of you guys are watching the stream right now. I bet you got rid of some girl before this quarantine that you probably have been dealing with for a while, and you just got tired of fucking her and you cut her loose. So y'all guys got to take from this quarantine what I mean. You always want to have some reliant. Why do y'all guys think some celebrities, not all, some celebrities get married? And y'all guys know I don't get married, but I'm just talking about why they do it. They want that, companionship from a reliant woman. So they go and get them a wife. They still gonna have their orgies on the side. They want that one steady girl at home. Now, what I tell you guys is you can still have that one steady girl without making a commitment. But you got to look at like keeping reliable booty, like having a savings. You know how we have an emergency fund? This is emergency booty. And what ends up happening is when you guys deal with a woman for a little while, let's say she was an 8.5 when y'all first started dating. Now you done banged her a few times, banged her for a few months. Now she looks like a 7, but she's not a 7. She's an 8.5. It's just that the longer you fuck a woman, the less desirable she looks. And so eventually she starts to look like a 6 to you if you fuck her long enough. And what I'm telling you guys is, regardless of what she looks like now, because you've been fucking her for a year, you never get rid of that. So I didn't have to go through a quarantine to figure this out. I learned this from going through a couple of droughts in my life. And the bad thing is, you know what you do when you go through these bad droughts? You go back and you try to call these bitches that you done got rid of and shit that you ghosted, and you trying to text them like, hey, what's up? No. I'm gonna tell y'all guys the funniest thing about women, right? They could be absolutely heads over heels in love with you, but if you break up with them or ghost them and try to come back around in 3 months, they know what your ass is calling for. They know you going through a booty shortage. They know, man. Women know. Oh, he can't get no ass. Women know this. They know you are going through a drought. And so they would never, ever, a woman you broke up with, for whatever reason, if you hit her up in 4 months or whatever, because you're going through a little pussy drop. Am I lying, guys? Am I lying? Women understand this son of a bitch going through a drought so bad that he had to swallow his pride and call me back hoping I'm going to get him some ass. He ain't getting no goddamn ass. That's why I tell you, the worst case scenario, just see her once a week. If you tired of fucking her that bad, just see her once a week. Just say, hey man, my schedule, man, I'm telling you, it'll make your life so much more better. So let this be a learning experience for all my guys out there. I went through droughts without a quarantine. It just sometimes you on and sometimes you not. I don't know. So it's like you could be fucking 10 bitches at one time, or you could have one situation where you ain't fucking none. That's how it is with women. You just go through these little 3-4 month droughts. Then when you break the drought, it's like now you tired of fucking. Now I got 10 bitches, and now that's how it is with women. So always keep you some reliable booty, guys.
Yeah, man, and I'm glad you said that because that's actually something I did, but I'm not sure if I would consider it a mistake because, principles over results. I'm not calling those sevens back,
No, I'm talking about if you cut a woman loose because she wasn't cooperating, then yes, get rid of her. But some of you guys don't even have that. Some of you guys have women that are cooperating. You just tired of fucking her, right? And you cut her loose. And what I'm telling you is, don't do that. I've done that. Don't do that. You're gonna put yourself in a situation where one day you could have used that little booty. I'm telling you. And when you ain't getting no ass, that girl that you were thinking was a 7, that 7 started looking mighty fine. A 7 will look mighty fine right now in your bedroom with them headphones on while you hitting them from the back one. Could you imagine right now you had some 7 in the bedroom and she had them big ass headphones you got on right now and you hitting it from the back?
I mean, I could imagine it, yeah, for sure.
Exactly, but now you just gonna sit on that microphone and talk to me and do whisper. All right, so I want y'all guys to understand: do not get rid of reliable booty. Let this be a learning experience for you guys.
Yep. And the second quick question I had, AMS, thank you for that. Second question. So for me, I turned 23 a couple months ago, and I already have enough money saved up to live by my own with all expenses for like about a year. But for me, everything I do, I kind of like to go ham, right? So I don't just want to get like a crappy studio. I want to get like a nice place. But for me to get there, I need like 1 or 2 extra clients per month before I can do that. But do you feel like it would be better, since now that I'm 23, I should just try to move out as soon as possible, regardless of the place and the quality, or should I wait and make the right move?
If it's me, bro, and your income is steady and you think you can pay the rent, I would move out and then I would try to upgrade later. At your age, I don't, if you can't, if you ain't got a job and you got no other choice, then that's one thing. But if you got a choice and you can move out, man, I'm getting the hell out of there. If it's me, it's just the freedom and it's just everything. Like maybe your parents are not that big an issue to you, but most people, when you live with them, they don't want your ass there. And so they try to make your life a living hell. Don't slam them doors around here. They start fucking with you for no reason. They really trying to run your ass out of the goddamn house and shit. So like, maybe you ain't dealing with that experience. Maybe you ain't got parents who are being overbearing, trying to get your ass out the house. But most people, man, when they stay with somebody, like they just make your life a living hell. So if it's me, I got to get the hell out of there, man.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense, especially because right now, like for whenever I wanted to see a chick, even before the quarantine, I would just get an Airbnb. But the issue with that is because my parents are super religious, right? So, but one issue with that is you never know who's gonna flake. So I would only do that with girls I was 150% sure they wouldn't flake, but you can only do that for so long,
Right, exactly, bro, exactly. So, and the issue with that is making that type of investment. Even eventually, some point they probably would flake. Right. Some probably genuinely can come up. Right. Some really, like, contrary to popular belief, guys, shit does come up periodically. Right. Somebody can get sick for real. Right. And you don't want to be investing in stuff like that. And it's not no guarantee. Right. So, yeah, you don't want to be doing that. So definitely get out and get your own career, brother.
Yeah. Thank you, AMS. Really appreciate it, bro.
No problem. Boy, all right. Let me see who up here on the super chats. Appreciate that, Kojo. What's up, bro?
Yo.
What's up, bro?
What's good, man? I'm not calling about no ass. I'm good on the ass right now, but I have a big purpose question I gotta ask you, man.
All right, go ahead, bro.
You know something? First of all, let me just say I've been with you since like November 2017, and you really helped out my life a lot. And a lot of the stuff you were talking about over 2017, 18, I was like, man, nah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. 2018, 19, and 20, I went through I went through droughts. I got attached to chicks. I got my ass whooped. So, you know what I mean? Everything that AMS is talking about, you guys got to follow it. So,
appreciate that, brother.
No problem. But my purpose question, I have two purposes that I really I'm good at. I do music, and then I do some YouTube content. I do analysis videos for anime. I don't know if you know what anime is. Animation.
Oh, animation.
Little
Okay.
cartoon shit from Japan. Yeah. So I do videos for that, and then I do music. Music is like my passion that I've had for like over 10 years.
Right.
So I've been doing that, and I'm really nice. I know a lot of people say they do music and they're nice and they suck. Nah, my music is nice. The issue that I have with my purpose, on my videos, I'll get like a couple of hundred of views. From most videos, I have 500 subscribers. And then on the music, I'll get like 100 streams on Spotify and stuff like that. And it's been like that for like 10 years. But the thing is, I know it's not the quality of the content, because everybody that listens to it, they telling me, yo, I don't understand why you only get 100. Like this sound like on the level of some shit I would hear on the radio, or this video is like on the level of these guys that get millions of views. And I've been hearing it for years. So like, what do you think the problem is if everybody that's listening or watching is telling me like, yo, your content is like, it's like the content is on the level of up here,
but the algorithm ain't on your side.
Yeah, it feels like, but it's been like that. Not, it's not like I've been doing it for a year or two. I've been doing it for almost 10. So do you have any suggestion on like?
Yeah, I got a lot of suggestions. First thing is packaging, right? Is your packaging. Like, why should I watch this, listen to this song, or why should I go watch this movie, right? You see the trailers on the movie, they trying to come to get you to watch it because they trying to package it. And then you see the picture of the movie, like if you, the billboard or something, they trying to, it's like a clickbait because they want you to come watch the movie, right? So your packaging needs improvement, because you're not, from your YouTube videos, your title and your thumbnail, you're not enticing me to want to come and watch your video, and your packaging on your music is not enticing to me to want to click that. So you got to work on your packaging first and foremost, right? So that's the first thing I see. Second thing is, sometimes you got to do some investments, right? So this is why people sign to record labels and stuff like this, but you don't have to. But I'm just saying, is that you can pay for promotion, right? You can pay for promotion of your music or whatever. So it can find out in, I don't know that side of music or whatever and what you would pay and whatever, but you can pay to get your music. So like on some of these YouTube ads now, you know, they have the videos, the music videos doing the YouTube.
They coming up on your video.
Right. And one of them I liked, and I was like, oh, this shit fly. So
it happens to me too. I know you're saying.
Right.
Like you'll actually fuck with it because you've seen it. And
right.
Okay.
So you gotta sometimes you gotta make that financial investment to get it in front of people's faces so they can try and sample it. Right. Also, you can go. Go ahead, brother.
No, I was gonna challenge that a little bit, because I'm not saying you're wrong, because I just said like sometimes I'll see a song come up when I'm watching a video and I actually watch the whole song on the ad, right? But like the reason I have to challenge that is like, don't you think, for example, you see how you have a bunch of fucking freeloaders crying on the fucking chat right now saying, how do I get on and ask a question? Because they're not on the Patreon. Right. Let me put that out there. Get on the fucking Patreon. But see how you have guys crying right now? I'm looking at the screen. Guys are crying. Like, how can I get on? Because the real fans like myself, we pay for the monthly subscription, so we get to come on here and talk to you, right? So the point I'm saying with that is, wouldn't I rather just build it organically with like real fans than like when you put out an ad and a lot of people that are going to see it might not be actual fans? You get what I'm saying? Like you might be investing, but it might get more views, but you're not getting an actual engagement. You're not getting real fans. Like, don't you think that plays into it too, or you think
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And I would challenge back on that. Then if that's going to be the situation, you say, well, I want to develop organically. Well, then now we got to figure out how we're going to get this product in front of people, which goes back to packaging. So that then you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like me, right? When I started YouTube, my packaging was I had no thumbnails, I did nothing like that, but my titles was my packaging as into what I thought most guys needed help with, you know, how to prevent flakes and, you know, they're all slut, stuff like that. If I'm a guy and I see a video how to prevent flakes, those
are the exact questions that guys are typing in.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And exactly. So that was my packaging, and then my delivery was different, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I'm saying is when you in front of me, when you get your product in front of me, why should I click this song? Why should I listen to it? Mm-hmm. What's the title of the song? What's the picture you're putting out? Because this is how you trying to build organically. So you relying totally on packaging.
Okay.
And then,
I need the presentation. The initial presentation has to be more enticing for people to click.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And then when the product matches the packaging, voila. Then you organically grow. You just have an issue with getting people trying you. I just got to get y'all to try me. That's gonna be all packaging.
Okay. Sounds good. I got one more slight question for you. So I'm dealing with 2 chicks right now, but the dilemma with these 2 chicks is 2 chicks that will just come in and go as they. So one of them I haven't seen since December, and then the other one, she'll come through over here and then she'll flake for the next 3 weeks. Then she'll come through. Then she'll flake for like 2 weeks. Then she'll come through. Maybe she might come multiple times in a week. Then I won't see her for like a month. And with the both of them, it's been like this since like maybe the summer, since like June, July. So one, how can I just either replace these chicks and get something that's more stable, a couple of chicks that's more stable, or how can I? Well, I kind of already know the answer to how to get them to act more stable, but how can I replace these chicks? Because the dating app thing is not working. I go on Tinder, they're playing around. You go on Bumble, they're playing around. So
these girls that you fooling with, the ones that's coming and disappearing, they see the potential in you. And so they're lingering around because they want to be there whenever you do pop, because they kind of done figured out that you probably are going to pop. As they done sat there and listened to your music.
They listen to the music and shit. Yep.
Right. And so they like, this guy has potential, but he's not there yet. So that hypergamy shit, they lingering because they want to be there when this shit pops off, right? Yeah. So you got to, this is what I say. I would just, whenever I'm not looking for no girlfriend or none of that bullshit. I'm not going to take them serious. When they come, they come. They don't. I would just, whenever they hit me up and I ain't got nothing to do, fine. I don't even worry about that they inconsistent. They hoes. That's how you got to look at it. They hoes. They gonna pop up every 2 months to see, hey, they ain't gonna say it. They really popping up, hey, popped off yet? That's what that's what they really want to say. And so I wouldn't even take them serious.
It gets kind of annoying sometimes, like when you trying to link somebody and then they're like, oh, I'll have to see. Sometimes they might be like, all right, what time? Sometimes they're like, oh, I have to see.
Whoa, you just told me something. Whoa, I missed that part. I'm cutting your ass off now.
Yeah,
I'm cutting. I thought you weren't asking them, and then they would just hit you up out the blue. I didn't know you
happened. That happened because it's not like something where, okay, if I text, let's say I call a chick, right, and we saw each other like last week or whatever, and then maybe I'm calling because I wanted to come through again. It's like that. It's not so much. It's not like I'm pursuing or anything like that.
Right.
It's like I'm just calling, following up after a previous time that she might have came. You get what I'm saying? I'm not pursuing or nothing.
A good rule of thumb for me is that if I ever ask you out and you don't make yourself available, that means that maybe you can't do that time, but you're like, hey, I can't do Friday, but how about we hang out Monday? But if you like, oh, we'll see, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Yeah, I'm done with you. Yeah, I thought you was not reaching out to them, period. And they was hitting you up like, hey, I'm in town, blah, blah, blah. Then that's fine. But like, I used to
try to do that, but then I wasn't getting no ass. So when I was trying to do that with all the chicks, when I was trying to just leave it and let a chick just call me, I was it was drought season. So then I started realizing when I put out a little something, even if she flake or not, that keeps something coming at least every now and then. You know what I mean? But I see what you're saying. I'm just not at your level yet to where I can't give a complete fuck at all.
But the way you get to my level is by developing that mindset. You get what I'm saying? Because I've been on that mindset right there. That this me becoming AMS and making what I make now didn't develop that mindset. That what it has done is it's made the mindset that if you try to cancel or reschedule for any reason, I'm done with you. But that when I try to reach out to you, hell, I wouldn't give a fuck when I was cleaning yards or a security guard. If I try to make a date and you with that, I'll see, bitch. I tell you what, this is what we'll see. We're gonna see how long it take you to kiss my ass. Let's see how long it takes. That's what we're gonna do, right?
Yeah.
You don't gotta be making a whole bunch of money, be this, that, and that other. Any girl who won't make herself available for you, we done with them. Period.
All right, sound good.
All right, brother.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Keep doing your
brother.
thing.
Be good, man.
Yep.
So the question he was asking, guys, for all my guys out there that's on YouTube and stuff like that, you guys, whatever you're doing, music or whatever, you're packaging, if you're trying to do it organically without the money, the financial aspect of which is organically is always the best way, right? It's the less risk and all this, that, and other, right? You got to work on your packaging. What's the titles, thumbnails, stuff like that. You got to entice people. Now, once you get a look going, right? Once you got a little name on YouTube and stuff like that, I could do no thumbnails now, right? And I could put corny titles and people probably still click on because I got a brand and a following. But when you guys trying to start out, you guys ain't gonna have that luxury. Packaging is everything. Thumbnails. What I've seen, guys, this is what I've seen from my experience on YouTube. It's really the title. That's what I've seen. It's really the fucking title of what it is that entices people to click on. So with him, his music, he probably need whatever the packaging is, he needs to improve that. All right, let's get this brother here. What's up, brother?
What's good, AMS? How are you?
I'm doing great, brother. How about yourself?
I'm all right. So I've been following you for years now, actually, since you've had like 200 subscribers.
Oh,
and
shit.
I've been on your Patreon for a while. No problem. So what I'm about to, go on about is it may sound a bit confusing, but that's because like the predicament I'm in right now. And it's pretty much like I have a friend that I known for a while, but he's dating a girl, I guess you can say, that's good looking, right? Mm-hmm. But the problem is it's hard to actually hang out with them without him having to like her to be there. Do you understand what I mean? Like he seems to like have trouble just coming out alone. So like the only way I could chill with him is if she's there too. You know what I mean? So I'm always coming over to him. But the thing is, he lives at her place. Mm-hmm. You got what I'm saying? So over time, it's just like it got to the point where like we've established this like I guess I've accepted the fact that like he can't, I guess, have freedom type of thing because I guess she runs that relationship. Mm-hmm. So like it's like I don't want to be a dick and be like, yo, I'm just trying to chill with you and not her. You know what I mean? So like over time, I guess things got like really awkward because then we've established this like closeness or whatever. I guess she adapted to me being around and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So I've noticed that the disrespect has like been going on for a while, whereas like she'll like talk down on him, but when I'm around, she's like more submissive to me. You know what I mean? So it's like I almost feel like she's giving signals, like she'll dress up before I come over if she knows like he's inviting me over or whatever. Like she'll dress up, she'll even want to like take selfies and pictures and shit and like post it. And she knows like I have other chicks and shit on my social media, right? So like I'm not sure if she's like attention seeking or if she actually like has a thing for me low key or whatever. But anyways, throughout the years or whatever, like as I got to know more about the relationship, I'm sensing he's more of a what we call a cuckold. You know what I mean? So so I think he's more attracted to the fact that other guys like are like around his girl or whatever. But in my perspective, I think it's like she runs that relationship, and he's established the beta sim cuck role. And I feel like he only did that just to keep her around type of thing. But my main problem is I can never chill with him unless she's there type of thing. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be a dick to both of them, you know, and exclude people. But like, how do I chill with a person that I guess can't leave the house without her permission type of thing?
Well, you got two options right here, brother. And for a lot of you guys that don't know, if any of y'all guys get a friend that gets married or lives with a girl or something like that, they live together. This is quite normal. Usually, I've seen it where the dude can get out one night out the week, right? But by and large, what this is, guys, is her ass ain't got no friends. That's just call it for what it is. Whenever any of y'all homeboys get with a girl and her ass ain't got no friends, I've had a girl like that. I'm gonna tell you, I had a girl so bad like that one time. I used to go to my home house and play the video games, right? And her ass would have to be there in the living room with his mama, talking to his mama, because she ain't had no goddamn friends, right? So she is so heavily reliant upon him because she don't have no friends. If she had friends, I guarantee you this would not be going on. So the only thing you could do, brother, is probably if you got one of your chicks you're dating out or something like that, y'all can do double dates or something like that. Or you could just sit there and say, hey, man, can we have just one day out the week, a little time where we could just hang out? I know you got your girl, but just 1 week. But even that, I'm telling you, if this woman ain't got no friends and she's probably ain't close to her family or something, or maybe she's a single child, I'm telling you, this is how it's going to be with him.
Yeah, so the thing is, I've actually tried getting him out to like just come him alone, but like it's just like he would always seem to resort back to her, like type of thing. It's just like, oh, ask her or like wait till I get an answer type of thing, right? But there's been times where I even confronted her. I'm like, so why is it that like, you know, I can't chill with my boy that I've known for a while or whatever, right? It's and the reply that I got was, oh, because I want to come too. So I guess you're right about the whole like friend thing, because she does have like one close friend, but like they're barely around, right? So
right. And see, also you got to understand that she might have a friend, but maybe that friend isn't available. Maybe that friend got her own life and kids, and you know, you never know that situation. Also, it seems to me like, oh, dude, she's got the power in the relationship, and he don't have the power to tell her no, right? So you get to these situations with guys in such that the woman say, I'm coming, and he has no pull to say no, you're not, because she's running the relationship. In a situation like this, this is what if this me, and I'm gonna be honest with you, if it was me and I had a friend one night of the week, it wouldn't bother me, right? I'll just say, you know, that's just the thing. I had a friend like that one time, right? That we would go out to the club. She would come, but she wouldn't be all up in our face, but she would be there, right? So I done dealt with sort of like a situation. Now, not this extreme. Now I could see him without her, but when we went out on Saturday, she wanted to come. But yes, I could see him through the week. Shout out my man Anthony Spade, man. How many of y'all want to see Anthony Spade? I got to get Anthony Spade on the show, man. I got to get Anthony. I'll reach out to Anthony, man. See can I get him on the show. But shout out to my man Anthony Spade. Y'all go check my man's channel out, man. Good channel, good red pill brother, man.
Yes, sir.
But I think ain't Anthony a Sigma male, right? He's Sigma, right? I think I heard him say he's Sigma male. But shout out Anthony Spade. But in the situation, man, bro, I would just pick it the one day a week where we can hang out. It shouldn't be that big of a deal to you. It almost, you know what it sounds to me? I'm just gonna be honest with you. It sounds like you're jealous of their situation. I wouldn't say jealous, but you jealous that she done came and took your man away. And what I'm telling you guys is, we red pill brothers. Y'all guys got to understand that y'all gonna lose your homeboys when they get married. If they not red pill and stuff like this, they get married and get in these relationships. Y'all guys to understand that they gonna kind of drift away, and y'all guys got to understand that y'all gonna lose friends. And I'm gonna tell y'all guys why. You a single friend. She's trying to do something, right? Where she's trying to. Is they married? Are they married?
No, but they have a child together.
Okay, y'all. So y'all guys gonna understand. You're a bad influence on him. So you know what you're gonna be. This is what she knows you're gonna do when you're with him. You're gonna be telling him all the pleasures and all the fun he's missing out on being single. She gonna you be like, man, I got my dick sucked by 3 girls last night, man. What you did? Oh man, we was in the house watching Seinfeld. Man, goddamn, boy, I was gonna call you, man, but I knew you was home with your girl, man. I had one sucking my dick and the other 2 were licking my balls, man. I wish I had your dog with me, man, but that's the way it goes. So you're gonna be a constant reminder of all the things that he's missing being single, right? And so you're interference. And so she wants to make sure that she keeps him on track to the family life and all this other type of stuff, right? And not you polluting his head with all this single stuff. True. So that's what's going on. And y'all guys got to go. This is a normal part of life as we red pill men get old and these girls coming in, especially. Now, let me ask you this. If you was in a relationship, do you think she'll be acting like that? Let's say you was a family man with 2 kids.
But the thing is, didn't you say in one of your videos that a female likes to go for the taken because they want what they can't have?
Say that again, bro.
But in one of your videos, didn't you say something along the lines of a female will chase the guy that's taken or wanted by other females? So like, if a guy was taken, that it wouldn't really stop them as much?
No. Understand what I'm saying. It's a difference between a guy. This is a mindset thing. Let's say you a family man, like you could be a player family man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, let's just assume that you're a real family man. You know what I mean when I say a real family man? A man who's like dedicated to his family, like not the guy who got his girl and wife at home and he got 5 mistresses. I'm not talking about that guy. Like, in that situation, she ain't gonna want you. I'm talking about you a real family man. I'm talking about you with your kids all the time. You with your girl all the time. That's 2 different type of family mans. So if you was the real family man, the dude who's dedicated with his kids all the time and not out here, like, some of the biggest hoes out here in the street, male whores, are guys who are married in relationships. I'm dead ass serious. Some of the biggest whores. I'm not talking about that son of a bitch. I'm talking about the real family man. So if you was a real family man, I guarantee you she wouldn't have no issue with you. I can tell by what this picture you're using on you not a real family man. I'm not. If your pictures on Instagram look like what you're using as this avatar on this live screen, no wonder she want to keep him away from your ass. Look at you.
Well, the thing is,
on the ass, and you got the hat going over one eye with a drink in your head.
She knows my lifestyle.
Around your ass too, shit.
She knows my lifestyle and how like I process things, and like I don't let feelings get involved in between like when I'm with a chick type of thing. Like, so I'm like strictly like, I'm here to do this and that's it. But like I feel like it's more of the fact that like she sees the difference between like me and him. You know what I mean? Because I guess over time he's obtained to the beta role, whereas I'm always like down to do things. Like, I'm always the one planning, even though like I shouldn't have to. You know what I mean? But like, someone's got to decide on like where to go. I'm usually the one deciding type of thing. So like, but the thing that is bothering me is it's making me confused as to why would she be taking pictures with me, okay, and then like I upload them, whatever.
Let me answer this. Y'all guys, let me explain some of y'all guys. Women play all these little stupid ass mind games. This ain't nothing but her trying to keep insecurity into him. She don't want you. She just want to she gaslighting this man so bad that he don't want to be nowhere without her. Because she is creating insecurities in him. That's the whole thing about taking. So like when y'all guys get in a relationship, women will do little stuff. This is how they gain the power. They gain the power by creating insecurities. So I'm taking pictures with you. I'm doing little things that's not quite disrespectful. Like you ain't grabbing my ass on the picture, but it makes me feel a little uncomfortable. But I shouldn't be uncomfortable because it's my friend and my girl. So what's the big issue? But it's creating insecurities. So she's fucking. It's quite possibly that she's fucking with him, right? Creating insecurities. I'm quite sure she does other things to create insecurities, right?
Yeah.
And so it's not. I'm not saying that it's not 100% about you. Maybe it is. I might be wrong, but I can almost guarantee you this is something that women do. Like women are being in a relationship, especially when they're in a relationship with a guy they want to gain power. They try to create insecurities, and these insecurities keeps her in power. Gotcha. Basically, she's sending a message subliminally. You fuck up, I'll fuck your friend. I mean, this is the message that's going through his head. So more than likely, it ain't really got nothing to do with you. It's more so creating insecurities in him. I guarantee you she does other shit too that creates insecurities. I guarantee you.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think it's more of like manipulation.
Right.
And
she gaslighting them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate the advice, and it was nice talking to you.
No problem, bro. Be good. So y'all guys got to understand that when y'all be in these relationships, a lot of women will try to create insecurities by making you jealous and stuff like that, or make you just a little uneasy, right? And that's how they gain the power in a relationship when you start showing insecurities and stuff. So more than likely, that's what I'll do. I guarantee you she's gaslighting his ass every chance she get. All right, let me see. I got another super chat. Shout out Never Lose Forex. Appreciate you, brother. Yo, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, AMS, man? I was just talking shit in the chat, talking about next time I'm waiting in the stream before you do this. But anyway, man, shout out to you, AMS, man. I've been watching you since 2017. Oh, damn, I forgot my camera. Yeah, I've been watching you since 2017, and back then I already had my trade, but when you was talking about your purpose videos and things of that nature, it kind of helped me to secure a bigger contract. So I took like a career risk, and it helped me basically with my career. And I can actually now, you know, I take some of these side clients and everything. So you help me a lot in that aspect.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. And I know you was talking about earlier, you know, just throwing booty away. I'm one of them guys like, look, I got a baby mama. So and she almost had me, man. I was riding on that purple pill thing. I think I wanted her. But I end up leaving her. And you know, of course, you know, she came back or whatever. And I was dating other women. And so, you know, I had my little rotation of females I was dealing with.
Right.
And then it just recently I was like, okay, well, you know, she's trying to make a little changes. I'm like, you know, look like she was trying to reel me back in, you know, like you say, Mother Nature was calling again. Calling that purple pill for me. So I'm like, okay, then I think I'm gonna try to give this a shot. But it is, you know, I can see why she was trying to make all kind of changes for me. But when it came to like when we get in an argument, she had that masculine energy. So this time I just left and just broke up with her. So I'm one of them guys that throw some booty away, you know.
But that ain't what I'm talking about. You supposed to throw that booty away. I'm talking about the guys who had women that were cooperating and they just got tired of fucking them. Yeah, if you got a girl, I want y'all guys to hear what I'm saying. If you got a girl that's acting masculine and stuff like that, I don't care if you go through a 10-year drop. We ain't dealing with that shit. I'm talking about for the guys that, you know, you had a chick, you've been fucking her for a year or two, and you know you're getting a little tired of it, so you just pull back and you let her go. That's what I'm talking about. Keep that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, I didn't want to hold up your time. You know, I know you got a whole lot of people in here that really need you, but you know, I really did want to thank you though, because you really helped me a lot in 2017 when I first started watching your video. I think it was something about like something where like how you can keep, because I was wondering, I like, man, I can get women, but I cannot keep these bitches. And
Right.
I ran across one of your videos, and I'm like, oh shit, it makes sense now. And I strung a bitch along for like 5 years. That's the longest I ever had a woman.
Right.
Just in a rotation.
Let me ask you something. Why was you losing them back in the day? Why was you losing them? Why was your every guy losing for different reasons? What was your reason?
I think it was so much. I was doing a little too much. I didn't really know about I was just figuring everything out. It wasn't quite clicking. Like, I was like responding too early. Either, I'm over validating them.
Right.
Like little shit like that. When I started changing it, bro, they stuck around. I was like, oh shit, AMS are true. And it's funny, it's like, man, when you think you've been listening to AMS so long, and I watch you still don't evolve. So, bro, I'm gonna be a Patreon supporter for life, because like every time some shit happens, it comes right on time. I'm like, oh damn. You don't have all the answers when it comes to these women.
Shit, I don't. Y'all know where all the answers come from? Getting my ass whooped by goddamn 20, goddamn. When I started dealing with my 15, so I'm 20, so like 25 years.
Yeah.
You get your ass whooped by with 25 years and going through bullshit, you goddamn be able to start your damn shit. Keep dealing with these motherfuckers shit.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
All right, man. All right, take it easy, man.
Be good, brother.
Yeah.
For all the guys that are trying to get on the stream, you gotta join Patreon. On the link is on Patreon. So for all the guys that didn't know, what's up, young brother?
Hey, MS, can you hear me?
Yes.
How you doing?
You look like that little Chihuahua that got this deep ass bark. You like that little Chihuahua. You like, damn, that little Chihuahua bark like that sound like a damn Rottweiler pit bull.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, boy, you sound like Barry White. This like a grown ass man. What's up, bro?
Funny thing is, I started watching you when I was going through puberty. So I was like 14 and my voice was super high. Mm-hmm. I would give like girls a lot of friendly charisma and stuff like that, become friends.
Yeah.
So now I'm different now, right? Because my voice is different. I've been in the weight room.
Right.
I've been trying to up my charisma game, but I've been running into like the past girls that are now attracted to me. Sometimes they get a little uncomfortable, like if I'm trying to seduce them too early or something like that. So I would say, I remember I was watching your first date video and like trying to remain a little back and not too, into the conversation and stuff. So would you not seduce them then, or would you wait till a later day?
Well, the thing is, I'm a feel off of her. So like, if her interest, so like me trying to seduce a woman that I can tell is viewing me as a 6, that you see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get nowhere. You gotta build up a little bit. But let's say I'm at the table and I could tell a woman is like, I was like, oh man, I could stick my dick in her tonight. You could tell. You could just look at the way they looking at you and stuff like that. I'm going for the kill. So it just. That's gonna be dictated off the energy I'm getting from her. Like if I could be with a woman, I can say, okay, I gotta. It's gonna take me a couple of dates to get her there. She's not. She sees me as a 5 or a 6. Like I'm barely in there. If you try to seduce her, you're gonna turn her off. I'm just gonna. From my experience, trying to seduce women that don't have enough interest in you, you're gonna turn them off and it's going, oh, that's how you think about it. You want to get in my drawers, So. That don't work. But if you do it with a woman that you could tell like sees you as a 9 or a 10, you like, you could tell. I'm going in for the kill. I'm like, come over here, girl. Come on, sit right here. I'm finna go on in for the kill and take her on home and do what I gotta do. So for all you guys want to know about the seduction and stuff, when the seduction and stuff like that, trying to seduce a woman that interest level ain't there, it's pointless. It's gonna turn her off. You see what I'm saying? You only can seduce a woman once she get the right, interest level in you. I say when you see that she sees you as like a 9 and you can kind of tell her body language, you see her flipping through her hair a lot. You see that, you like, oh boy, we finna finish this off tonight. Come sit right here, right on my lap. Come here. See what I'm saying? It's just all in how you do it, brother.
Okay. So for like the low interest girls, for trying to raise their interest without getting them uncomfortable, do I like act more friendly? with them?
No.
Or out masculine them?
No. You want to just have good conversation. Just have good conversation. I gotta let her. So physically, women who have low interest, physically, I'm not exactly her cup of tea. I'm good enough, but I'm not her cup of tea. So I'm gonna have to do it with my personality. I'm gonna have to get her interest there with my personality because it's not there physically. I'm not her quote unquote cup of tea. I'll do, but you know what I'm saying? So I got some work to do. So I'm gonna do this with my personality, not acting thirsty. See, you trying to seduce a woman that interest level is not there, you look thirsty. Trying to seduce a woman that interest level is there looks confident. You see what I'm saying? It's all in perspective. You know, if a woman got high attraction to a dude and he trying to seduce her, oh, he's so confident. He goes for what he want. He knows how he got balls. And let your ass do it. She see you as a 5 or a 6. God, you're so thirsty. Oh my God, just control yourself.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But the other dude just did the same fucking thing. He thought it was confidence. So now I'm just gonna have a good conversation and I'm gonna just try to raise it. And I know that it's not going down tonight. When a woman sees you as a 5 or 6, you gotta just say in your head, I'm not fucking her tonight. You know, I'm not fucking her tonight. So your goal is when you date a woman that got that lower interest in you, is to get it to like raise it 1 or 2. So if you date a woman that sees you as a 5, like you could tell, you want to get it to a 7, right? And by the end of that second date, you want it to an 8 or a 9, right?
Okay.
And if you can get it to a 9, that means it can go down that night. See what I'm saying? If you can get it to a 9, you can go down that probably in an 8, to be honest with you, just depending on how slick you is or whatever, right? And how horny she is, all that bullshit play into it, right? So that's what I'm saying. So your goal is when you date these lower interest, and when I say lower interest women, guys, I'm not talking about women who talking about some we'll see and you know, can I get back with you? I'm not talking about them motherfuckers. I'm talking about the woman that showed up on the date, but she's not salivating at the mouth. Right. That's what I'm talking about. We ain't got time for all that lower interest playing games. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see when you suck these nuts, bitch. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So for like girls that say I turned 18 in May, right? And I'm at a point where I'm getting more lost in return on the girls I'm messing with. And I'm on and off with jobs really, because like especially after COVID, people have been like releasing people a lot and getting stuff like that. So should I have to take a girl out on a date at my age or no?
You ain't got to take a woman out on a date no matter what age you is. So for all you guys that don't know, when I was a security guard, they had closed the business down to remodel for like 4 or 5 months, right? And so my income, I could only get work. Like the guy found a spot for me like 1 or twice a week. I was normally doing it 5 days a week. When that place closed down to remodel, he only could find me to do some other stuff on the weekend, like Friday and Saturday. The other spot was a 5-day-a-week spot, but they had to remodel. And so when I would meet girls during that time, I couldn't take them out. And I did cheap dates. I would do Starbucks. I would do Dunkin' Donuts. I would invite them straight over or whatever, because that's all I could do. Now, did I probably lose some women that was like, didn't want to come over or didn't want to go, but yet that's all I can do. So the point I'm trying to tell you is being 18 as your money is not straight, all you can do is all you can do. And you can't worry about the women that are not cool with that. You see what I'm saying? If you're making, $300,000 a year, then you can move different, but you're not. All you can do, you can't get blood from a turnip. So you can't do dates right now because your financial situation is not there. So either it's good enough or it's not. And when I say dates, when y'all guys understand, when I say dates, I'm not talking about anything. I'm talking about a date is anything. If you meet a girl at Starbucks, that's a date. You see what I'm saying? That's a date. If you invite a girl over to your crib, that's a date. So that's an out date, but it's still a date. So if you can't do that, you just can't do that. And you just have to say, well, I know I'm probably going to lose some chicks, and that's fine. That's all you can do.
So how do you say that you want them to come over without being like too direct with it? After like
listen to me very carefully. You say it just like this. How about you come over? Well, you saw that?
Yeah.
Man, y'all, did y'all hear that? I mean, I'm talking about some Albert Einstein shit. Listen what I just said, man. This is slick. Now you got to say it just like this, and don't mess it up. Want to come over?
So do you
Just
say,
like that. Man, you want to write that down?
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down actually.
Oh, I'm telling you, write that down, man. Y'all write that down. All y'all guys who want to know how to ask a girl to come over to the house, write that shit down. You want to come over?
Yeah, just like that. Get the panties dropping, you know.
There you go. But you gotta understand that your financial situation ain't on point, and so some girls might not be fine. You got to be cool. There ain't nothing you could do. You see what I'm saying? Some women gonna tell you no, right? You invite me straight over. I don't feel comfortable. That's all part of life, man. That's just all part of life.
Okay. So there's girls and stuff like that I see as like 9s and 10s.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them really have like really overprotective dads, or rather they just want to make dudes wait longer.
Mm-hmm.
For the girls that, well, really both, would you say that's low interest if they make you wait longer, even though they in that situation?
Well, from my experience, a girl can make you wait longer because of interest level, but a woman can make you wait longer also because she see you as boyfriend potential. Unfortunately, right? Like if you was out here shooting and robbing people and stuff like that, and you might be dead tomorrow. She might feel like I need to get this dick because he probably dead tomorrow. But like by you having your head on straight and you not out here gang banging, you seem like good boyfriend potential. So she wants to make you wait because she wants you to respect her. Unfortunately, that's one of the downsides of dealing with women, is that sometimes they punish you for not being a bad guy or something like that, right? So it's a little good and bad. It's a lot of times it could be interest level. Maybe they not interested, they need a woman, but also if you just she wants something more from you. Yeah, I'm gonna go suck this dude dick tomorrow, but you just think you could be my boyfriend. So
right.
And I want you to respect me and not think I'm a slut. So I'm gonna make you wait. That's how that go. For all y'all guys, regardless of what she want and this, that, and other, have deadlines as into how long you're willing to wait. That's why I tell you guys. That's what always, whether that's 3 dates, 4 dates. If you're a purple pill guy, maybe it's 8 days. I'm not here to. All of it's a risk, right? Some guys, 1 date, if bitch ain't fucking on the first date, I'm out, right? Some guys, it's all a risk. Whatever, the longer, just have a deadline as into when you ain't did nothing by then, I'm out of here. And you find a time. Don't worry about what my time frame is. 3 dates might not be. You might say, AMS, I could go 5 dates, and I'm fine with that, right? That's on you. It's all a gamble on your time and investment of your money. You see what I'm saying? So everybody's different.
Okay. Another question.
Oh, lost them. Okay. Oh, lost them. Let me see who's got some more super chats. Oh, I got here. Shout out Never Lose Forex. Appreciate that, brother. I think that must have been another one. I thought I read that one before. Shout out Eli. Appreciate that, Eli, on the super chats. All right. Hey,
hello,
man.
Hey, what's up, AMS?
That logo you using, that's copyright infringement, man. I'm going to sue you now.
Oh man, come on, man.
I'm just joking.
I'm trying to wear the player badge.
I'm just joking with you, bro. Go
ahead.
Man,
I ain't gonna hold up that long, but man, how long? What's the longest you done had where you hadn't talked to a chick that you was fucking with, and then she came back around?
Shit, man. That women typically don't do that. Women kind of move on. Maybe you better than maybe you better in the bedroom than me. When they cut my ass off, they'll never come back around. maybe you putting it down in the bedroom better. But so yeah, from my experience with women, man, when things end, women just move on. I had women try like to get me back, like the preceding week or two, but like a woman that I done cut loose hit me up like 4 months later, like trying to get back with me. I haven't had that.
Man, I had a chick call. She called me, and I ain't spoke to this chick in 2 years. She called me, and I didn't even answer because I was like, I didn't know what to do with that. You ain't about to just pop up like that.
You talking about those type? Yeah, I done had those type of girls, man. Where like we was dating and kicking it, and then just like you didn't pursue them, and then they hit you up 6 months. Yeah, I thought you were about like a girlfriend or somebody I was seriously dating. No, but like some girl that you were just dating and things didn't go all the way. And yeah, I done had girls hit me up like a year later or something like that. And I don't take their ass serious. I just know they probably lonely and desperate right now. Whatever. You just invite them over, brother. That's how you handle that.
Right. That's what.
Yeah,
that's,
just
that's
invite
how
them over.
Well, she was trying to say that she accidentally called the wrong number. She meant to call somebody in her phone with the same name.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, I don't believe that bullshit.
No. She's trying to call you, trying to get you to pursue her. But see, you want to know what my issue is, man? My issue is I don't like all this energy you putting into even trying to figure out what's going on with this chick. You feel me? Like y'all guys got to stop trying to be detectives. AMS, she winked at me. What that man? AMS, listen, man. She still got my number in her phone. What that mean, AMS? Man, y'all guys, I want y'all guys to stop being detective with what these goofy ass women doing and shit, man. Y'all go with all this detective. Now you talking about she called you and she called. Man, who gives a fuck? What's your purpose is? Let's talk about that. What the purpose is?
Well, that's a real question or what?
No, I'm dead ass serious. I do not care about this funky ass bitch who called you out the blue, who probably just playing some little mind games, want you to start back calling and texting her ass, playing some little childish ass game. So what's your purpose is?
Well, for a living to pay the bills, I do information technology.
Okay.
And I've been at that been dealing with that shit for about 2 years. And I got out my hometown, which is a small ass town. So I got more options with women, and that's been great until right after I moved out, the COVID shit hit and all the lockdowns been going on, and that ain't been good. But anyway, so I got that, but that's just something to pay the bills, really. I don't know. I've been thinking of ideas for like a YouTube channel, but I don't really know anything else like that.
The reason I ask you that, because when you get on your purpose, you ain't gonna call me and ask me no shit like that. You're gonna be like, what? What'd you call me for? Oh, okay, well, enjoy the rest of your day. See, you ain't got time for the little bullshit. And that's why I say get on your purpose. So you're doing something to just get by. So what do you want to do? What how can I get you to be what can I do to help you become a man to where when women do little goofy shit like that, you don't even entertain it? So if you could do one business and it was your business, what would you do? And you could do it. What business would you open?
Damn. I mean, I like what you do, honestly.
You can't do what I do. You call up and asking me that simple ass question, man. Listen. If you're a guy that's calling up here asking me some shit like that, you better not be giving nobody no goddamn dating advice, man. I'm dead ass serious, man. You better goddamn come on, man. You gotta handle this shit figured out by now. Man. Okay, all right, okay. What else you want to do, bro? I'm gonna be nice. What else you want to do?
Man, I'm gonna get into politics, man. Fuck it.
Okay, you want politics? Okay. So what steps are we gonna do to get you into politics?
Start at the local level, work, start at city council, work your way up from there, and then maybe go state rep and keep pushing it.
Okay. To get into politics, they usually don't they have some kind of like most of them have a law degree or some shit like that? Not all the time. Most of them have.
Not really. No.
Not really.
I mean, look. I don't know if you're familiar with AOC, but Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, but they always giving her shit because they like, oh, you was a bartender before this. You ain't. Why you a state rep? What you know about any of this? Which is just them trying to disqualify her. But I mean, half them jokers up there don't know shit, man. So they in it for the money or whatever, and that is what it is. But nah, you don't need. I mean, I guess that looks better. I ain't gonna lie.
This is what I would do. I would be spending my time trying to figure out what do I need to do. There's a YouTuber who I used to follow fitness, and he just was running for mayor, I think, of Arlington, right? Kelly Burke. And so I would want to figure out what steps do I need to run for city councilman and stuff like that. I'm serious about this, right? and see what you need to do. I don't really know all the steps into it, but that's what I would be spending my energy on. And when you're doing that plus your job, when little silly women like this who obviously reached out to you just playing some little silly mind game, probably want you just start back calling or texting them, you won't even entertain it. You don't even entertain it, right?
Right.
So because women do little goofy shit and they play these little game like little children and shit. And when they do stuff like that, you don't even got time to entertain that crap. You ain't gonna call me or send me no email or nothing. I mean, I don't even got time to entertain that foolishness. And that's what I want you to do. You're too busy to even engage in that foolishness. I'm too busy to engage in foolishness. Seriously. I got girls, I got chicks, I ain't got time. Any girl come playing games and stuff like that. I'm so busy. I'm so busy and doing so much. I doing live streams at 5 p.m. now. That's how busy I am. Right. So that's what it's resorted. Do you think I got time to play with a chick? I'm so busy and I'm dating so many women. I gotta do live streams at 5 p.m. now. That's how bad it is. So you think if a woman hit my phone, I got time to play with her? That's all I'm saying, brother.
All right. I appreciate that, man.
Be good, man. Let me see. Super chats. Alpha mentality. Appreciate that, brother. Oh, he wanted to know, do I believe in love at first sight? As far as love at first sight, I believe in lust at first sight. I believe you can lust somebody at first sight. And for men, it can feel like love because when we find a woman that's drop dead gorgeous to us and she's feminine, we can feel like we in love right then, right? I done seen women on TV that they were so hot and so feminine that I was in love just watching them on TV, right? It's a combination of both. It can't be just hot. A masculine hot bitch, you ain't gonna feel like you're in love, right? But when you see a woman that's feminine and she's super hot, you'll feel like, but it's all lust. That's all it is, guys. It's all lust. That's all it is. All right, guys. So I know I got some guys waiting, man. I'm gonna do it again next week, guys. Probably Monday or Tuesday. I'll make some time. I see my man Justin in here. Matter of fact, let me go and get my man Justin because he was just on here. Let me see what he's talking about. What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, AMS, man?
What's up,
I know
bro?
you about to head out. I just want a quick question. I was on here last time, but I just met a new girl, and I got a previous girl I've been talking to a couple weeks, and both of them like girls. And I'm gonna go ahead and be honest. It's kind of embarrassing. I never had a threesome, but I'm trying to get my first threesome, man. So I got one girl. She completely obsessed with me. Right? Do whatever I say. But the other girl, she kind of like, she said she like girls, but I'm trying to see how can I put it together. The first girl I already been sexual with her, but the second one we only chilled one time. So I'm trying to figure out how I need to proceed, man.
The one you chill with one time, y'all ain't had sex?
Yeah, the new one I just met, we only chilled one time. Yeah.
Y'all had sex though? See,
I
if it's me, just from my experience, I would build a little something more with her first. You see what I'm saying? And then I wouldn't do it without sleeping with her first. I would build a little bit more of attachment than what you got, and probably wait like a month. It's a lot easier that way.
Okay.
Because at that point, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I've done that where I had girls. Pretty much every girl like girls, right? It's just a matter of she wouldn't like girls with you. Pretty much every girl like girls. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Y'all, a lot of you guys don't know that. Most women are attracted to other women. It's just a matter of if she gonna do that for you. So if it's me, that second girl, the one you talking about, you just chill with, I'm telling you, it might be too soon to bring that to her right now. You can do it, but it's a gamble. I would sleep with her a couple times first.
Okay.
And that way she has more of an attachment. You see what I'm saying? An attachment to you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I would bring it to her.
Okay. And so one more question before I get out of here. Once I do that, once I, have her around for about a month and a half, how do I bring it to both of them? Because the first girl, I guarantee, I already know for a fact, she already been talking about poly relationship and all that. But how do I bring it to the second girl? Like, just come over, the girl over?
You tell her. So say, hey, look, I've been dating this other chick or whatever, right? And she been wanting to get down, and she like girls. And you said this one like girls too, right? So show her a picture of her first.
Yeah.
If they both hot, pretty hot.
Man, they about both like 75.
See, that's gonna be the issue. That's gonna be the issue, the attraction.
Yeah.
And so that with you building a better attachment with that second girl, gonna means that's gonna help a lot towards her attracting the other girl. Because at that point she likes you more.
Right.
Now if they will both just drop dead gorgeous, then obviously that's it sounded to me like you're saying maybe one might be a 7, the other one might be a 7.5.
Yeah.
So you might run into a little, issue with attraction. So that's why I say I would build that attachment a lot more. But then you just bring it to her and say, look, this other girl I'm dating, she like girls, and I would like for you to be down with us, and show her the picture. But I would wait a month. That's what I would do.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that advice. I'm gonna wait about a month and a half before
Right. I would build a better connection with her before I bring that to her.
Okay, then. Appreciate it, EMS, man.
No problem,
I'm always
bro.
gonna hop on this thing, man, and holler at you, bro.
No problem, bro. Be good.
All right, man.
All right, guys. For all y'all guys, I'm gonna do the show again next week. For all the guys who want to be on the live show, make sure you join the Patreon. They the ones who get the link. My Patreon supporters. I see y'all guys in the chat, man. I'll be back on here next week. I'll get y'all next week, Brian and Rashad and Michael. I got y'all next week, brother. All right, I'm getting out of here.